later, this man will not be represented. Simple as that. You have to give it to somebody else. That's what it is, honestly speaking. You cannot do it because already there's a bias. There's a bias in there. Already right there. I will never have it fair tire.
You see, let us come to um, the case of Sanchitu.
Yes, thank you.
Let's come to the case of Sanchitu. Whether we like it or not, this was the initial argument, right? Truly, like as I said, there will be a lot of, there are always interests everywhere. There are always interests. It is either you represent your interests or some kind of interest. The right interest, in the actual sense, the interest that should be represented, whether it is your son or someone else's son, you're supposed to speak in the interest of justice. Anything in life. But unfortunately, in in our society where we live today, there are so many connections, there are nepotism everywhere, there are connections, and which now leads to some certain kind of interest, right? Now, at the end of the day, if we are to go legally within the confine of the law, there was an agreement between a client and a professional. In the agreement, the professional was told how to go about the job, was briefed about his job. You were not
Thank
there.
you.
I were not there, right?
Mhm.
But I and you, we appointed somebody who we told our concern to go tell the lawyer. Now the person who we appointed went to tell the lawyer something else, right? And the lawyer is doing that thing that the person told the lawyer. And we now realize that the lawyer, that this is not what we
Mhm.
want. Who do you think is the first person that we should call and ask
Okay.
what happened? Why is the
Thank
lawyer
you.
not in our direction?
Thank you. Thank you, Papariano. Let me quickly read something out to you
Mhm,
briefly. Right. I said something
mhm.
that yes, a legal representative generally
You don't understand my
obligated to.
question. No, no. I mean,
I know. I'm,
we are
I'm,
done
I'm
with that.
coming.
We are
I'm
done with
coming.
that.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Honestly, Papariano, listen
Okay.
to this,
All right.
please,
Mhm,
please. Thank you. You know, Generally obligated to follow the client instruction. This is a lawyer, right? As a client, hold the ultimate authority to determine the purposes of their representation and the key decision whether to settle a case, right? That's from the client. However, this is the strong part of it. This duty is not absolute. A legal profession must uphold the law and their professional's obligation, which include which includes not assisting a client in criminal or fraudulent conduct and prioritizing the best interests of the client, even if those conflicts were with specific instructions. And this is where the integrity, this man is a SAN, SAN. SAN is something, it's not a certificate, it's not something you read for, it's not a graduate, it's not a certificate like that. It's something that been bestowed on you based on your antecedent, what you have been doing, what you have been practicing. And it comes to this case, and you're not turning everything, you're turning the blanket, you're turning the towel
You
on
didn't
this
answer my
case.
question. You didn't answer my question. Did you? Do you remember my
I just
question?
answered. I
What
just
was my
answered.
question? Yeah, what was my question so that I will know what you answered to? What was my question?
You are saying
Mm.
that is it right, for the son to challenge the instruction being given by his client? Yes, it is right.
That's not my question. You see, that's not my question. You
That's
didn't
what.
answer. Please
Okay.
let me ask it again.
Mhm.
Please listen. We as the public, we chose somebody on behalf of us to go contract a professional lawyer for
Mhm.
a particular case that concerns us. And the person went and briefed the lawyer about some other things, had a different contract that was not, that is not in our place, or that is not in our place or our position. Now, at the end of the day, or in the long run, we now realize that this lawyer is not doing anything, is not doing anything that is not doing the things that we wanted. Who is the first person we are going to communicate with, or we are going to question?
The client, obviously. Baba Mohbad is representative of the public.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Stop living in self-denial. Right now, as we speak,
No.
right now, no, please wait, please wait. As we speak right now, if you call Sanchitu, he has every right not to answer you. And there's nothing you can do about
That's
it.
what I just said. I just answered your question.
Who should
I
be the
said Baba Mohbad. We don't have any jurisdiction. I said Baba Mohbad is who you go to call. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said before.
Baba Mohbad is who we go to. We ask him. We try to review the contract with the lawyer. We look into the contract. Whether we'll be say, why is Sanchitu not doing this or that? Probably.
Correct.
Please wait. Probably Sanchitu was not paid. It's not just going to do that out of nowhere. Right? If I, as a lawyer, say I want to do this, my client said there's no money for that. I want to do that, there's no money. I want to do that, there's no money. Right? I'm not going to go out and tell the whole public that my client said he doesn't have money. I'm not going to do that. I'll keep the confidentiality of my client. Okay? So now whoever
right thing to do.
Whoever that is behind that, my client, they should go and ask him why things are not working. It is not my business. If they come and face me, if they come and say something to me, I can even sue them. I don't have business with them. I don't know them. I don't have business with them. I can sue them.
Thank you, Papariano. Thank you. I like what you said. No, maybe you did. Maybe you didn't hear me properly. That's why I was in the same thing. That normally we public, we don't have that kind of right to talk directly with such shit, right? He's the client. Baba Mohbad is his client. Okay. So, but if you have any concern, and let me tell you this, Papariano. Let's truth be said, told, right? The critical thinkers, they've been sending rich grace, right? That it's about Mohbad and some shit on what to say, or what and what not, right? They're trying to put him up to speed. Allegedly, that's what we heard, right? And I think they did that right, right? They're not going directly to Sanshi. They have no right, and I agree with that.
No, it's because they were not in Nigeria. No, they were not in Nigeria. That's why they were not in Nigeria.
Oh,
no, they said so now. They said they said so that the reason why they caused Rich Grace was because she was in Nigeria and she was in the country.
Listen, if they were not in Nigeria, they can mail Sanshit, but they have no right. Sanshit can put the mail in the bin.
Sure,
let's be realistic about it.
For you to go speak to Sanchitu, Baba Mohbad, Sanchitu would have asked Baba Mohbad. This person said there is
of course the acknowledgement has to come from.
They will still go to
Aloba. Yes,
they will still have to go to
agreed.
Baba Mohbad.
Agreed. But what I'm challenging is the professional conduct, the act of professionalism.
What if it was not given money to it? Do you expect him to come out and tell us?
Hold on, Fialake, 1 minute, please. Let me just answer Papariano this. Papariano, I am a legal professional. I studied law. I acted law. I live in law. And I have my integrity to protect. I have to behave wholeheartedly to maintain my standard of integrity, my standard of respect within the legal profession. That's nobody can change that.
Can I come in?
Nobody can change that. I will not take billions from you to bend over and start giving me from behind. I will not do that.
Do you know it is disrespectful for you to go expose your client to the public that is not even paying you this and that? Do you know this?
Of course, I understand that. I deal with lawyers. I deal with lawyers.
Why are you making it look like Sanchito has to come talk towards the public?
No, I'm not saying you should talk to us. Are you not listening? I'm not saying you should talk to us. I said the antecedent for what we have seen, right? I can't see that strong professional conduct within his practice, within his engagement on this case.
I will not. The reason why we can't. No, you don't see.
Because I just say something.
His approach on the case. Anyone can lay out their opinion, that I'm disappointed. Okay, that a lawyer of this caliber, is not even doing that much, right? Anyone can say this, and I'm disappointed. But again, if you apply technicalities, right, you look into what is causing him not to be doing. Something makes something to do. They do. A footballer that's cursed every day, that's cursed in every match, and there's one match that comes and he didn't score. What everybody should be asking, what happened to him? Is it okay, whatever? You should be asking those questions, right? And who should we be asking those questions? Aloba.
Now, Richie, you have argued this thing, I think, some months ago when you talk of integrity of the lawyer, and I told you what happened. Now, there is one question you keep saying about this lawyer, but think about it this way. If anybody that is in right senses,
No philosophical question.
no.
Okay.
Let me land.
Okay.
You saw the lawyer. He came out to the public in front of the court. Everybody was hearing it. He said, nobody can challenge DPP in court and win. The next day, they said they want to appeal. So who are you blaming here?
They contributed 5 million. They went to give him to do it.
Listen,
I don't know what the guy just told you.
No.
This thing cannot be done.
Hold on a second now, please, Shalake. Let's dissect it. I like the point you mentioned, right? I like it. I said, you said I never heard that, but let's assume that was what was said, right? Nobody can challenge the DPP. And me, as a lawyer that wanted to hold on my integrity, and my client is asking me to go and challenge the DPP, why should I answer my client?
All right. You can answer the client. Please, wait.
Why?
You as a lawyer, every lawyer's obligation is to represent the client before the court.
I just read you, Papariano. Stop.
Wait,
I want to correct that opinion. I want to correct that notion. Stop saying that, please.
No,
I just read it to you guys now.
Sholake, wait. You give me your point, but just hear this point first, right? Section 36 of the Constitution says every Nigerian has the right to be heard in court. And to be heard in court, it is one lawyer or the other that will represent your voice. Nobody can judge whatever, can give a judgment. Everybody can give advice until a judgment is pronounced, right? So because you tell me something, and I say I want to try my luck, does not mean that I will not be heard in court. Even government recognize my right to be heard in court. Who are you to tell me that I must not go to court? You are telling me.
Are you? I like what you said, Papariano. Right? I like what you said. Let me now bust your bubble. Right? Only Baba Mobile could answer this. Honestly speaking, when they tabled that approach to Sanshit, what was the advice Sanshit gave them? What was the advice Sanshit gave him? And now, you know what baffled me? Why I question the integrity of Sanshit?
The advice you gave them.
1 minute. No, you're not there. Don't even answer for Baba Mobile.
Don't answer
for him. You are not there.
He told the whole world, not even.
He has told the whole world the advice.
Baba was there. Richie.
Everybody was there.
So okay, Baba was by his side when he said Baba heard it.
Now, listen. The same thing happened, and the second time they were now going for the appeal.
Yes, because they enforced it. Okay.
No, come on, Shalake.
Okay. For your permission. I called a lawyer. I spoke to the lawyer. He said, I have no ground. I said, I want to test the law. I'm telling you, okay, I want this man to go to court. Either you like it or not. My lawyer, I know the problem of me losing is very high. 80%, 90%. But I still want to go. I'm the one paying the money. They call me money quickly. You want to appeal. Look at this corona request. They said, want to go to the judicial review. This man said, what the lady Chochobi said was correct.
Listen, Shalake, Papa,
don't blame the lawyer for this.
Shalake, 1 minute. I'll say this for the last time. I'm not going to get into argument with you. Everybody's entitled to his own opinion. I read it out to you.
Please.
I said, this duty is not absolute. I said
duty?
it.
Sorry, which duty?
1 minute. The duty band that the lawyer must act as mogul to his client is not absolute.
Must act as what?
That's what we're saying here. Regardless, the lawyer must entertain his client's wish. That's what you guys are saying.
Come on
and
now.
I said to you,
that is not it, please. No one is saying.
That's
please. Let's make with definition. Now you are bringing definition, please. Right? What we are saying.
I'm not bringing definition. I'm repeating what I said before.
Please don't. I'm telling you that that's not what I'm saying. Let me say what I'm saying, please. I'm not saying that you didn't hear words correctly. Don't say that. What I am saying is this: every client has the right to tell their lawyer or their professional what they want, right? And then it is up to that professional to see whether they can try to test the law, to try to see whether there could be a way. We don't know how much, what that professional knows. We don't know how tactical he is. It's up to him. Okay, what he see, I may not see it. If this job is given to 10 lawyers, 9 may say, no, I don't want to do it. But eventually one will do it. And because that person chose to do it, again, does not mean that they are doing the wrong thing. It does not mean they are doing the wrong thing. It's because please wait. There is no law anywhere that says that representing a client's interest in court is a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. If somebody has to represent that client in front of
it's not absolute. Parana, I just read to you. It is not absolute.
We are saying that, right? What is necessary here is that I quoted section 36, you can read it up. Every Nigerian must be heard in court. They have the right to be heard in court, right? And a lawyer is somebody who represents an ordinary person in the court. So whether we like it or not, a lawyer will represent that person in court eventually. So, and whatever lawyer that represents that person is not doing the wrong thing. That's what I'm telling you.
I just told you, a lawyer must also uphold the law of their professional obligation, which include not assisting the client in the criminal or fraudulent conduct and prioritizing the best interest of the client. Him as a lawyer, as a son, right?
No,
there's a right to fair trial.
What you are saying? What do you are saying?
Okay.
It is optional.
Totally wrong. It's totally wrong. What you are saying is totally wrong.
I'm not totally wrong. Shalake, leave me alone. Shalake, leave me alone. Honestly, I don't want to be rude. Just leave me alone. You're a different mindset.
You see, I wish I can explain better for you. It's like
there's no way. Not you, Shalake.
We've been on it for some. We've been on it for some time now. Yeah, come in. Okay, come in.
Okay, what Papariano is saying is that everybody has a right to a fair trial. So if you get a lawyer and you instruct your lawyer about what you want, the representation you want, what you want to charge for, what you want to sue for, he would weigh the merits of the case. He will advise you accordingly, tell you if you have a chance of success. Okay? There are always loopholes to the law. If the lawyer says to you, listen, you only have 70% chance of success, then if the client insists, okay, I have 30%, let's try it. If the lawyer thinks he's able to represent in that capacity, he will take the case.
And it doesn't mean he's doing the wrong thing. And it doesn't mean he's doing the wrong thing.
Yes, he may lose the case. And then another thing is, you talking about the ombudsman or the law society or the bar.
Thank you.
Now, if the lawyer does not advise you about your chances and lies to you that, yes, absolutely, you're going to win, takes your money, does rubbish with your case, then you have a right to sue that lawyer for incompetence.
Exactly.
Okay? But in this case, Sanshiri said to the whole world.
Wait. You can sue for incompetence. That is why lawyers have a duty of care. They must always give you a client care letter. If you approach me to represent you, I will listen to what you want. I will advise you of your chances. I will charge you, and everything I will send to you in a letter. So if you go ahead and try to sue me, the letter is there to say, I advised you that you only have 70% chance of success.
That you signed to cover
that I carry on. And these are my charges, and I have a right to charge any amount that I want. Okay? According to my level. All right?
So why are we blaming Sanshiri today? That's what I'm telling Richie. Why are you blaming Sanshiri?
Now, what Richie is saying You guys are saying different things, but in correct ways. Richie's argument is the solicitor's lawyer's duty is not absolute or whatever. What Richie is saying is, if the lawyer, because the lawyers have a duty to uphold the law, so in upholding the law and upholding your integrity as a lawyer, you cannot assist a client that you know is lying. Okay, so if I've stolen and I've asked you, Papariano, to represent,
we're talking about this case of
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying what Richie. I'm just explaining what Richie. What I do.
Suing or not suing.
I'm explaining what Richie is trying to say. So you guys are saying you're making different arguments. No, that's what Richie is saying.
No, that's not what he's trying to say. Sorry.
Okay, Richie, what are you trying to say?
No, that's not what he's trying to say.
Don't have Richie, say what you were saying. Say it again. Say that.
No.
Say what you were saying.
No, that's not what he's trying to say.
Papariano.
You are diverting the whole story now.
Papariano,
Richie is saying that.
One minute, Shalaki, can you just let him land?
I will interpret you. Can I interpret you? I have done it so many times.
You cannot interpret
Shalaki,
me.
let him talk now.
No, Shalaki, please, can you finish your statement, Alake?
Okay, what I'm saying to you, what you are arguing now is if a lawyer knows that his client is not telling the truth and is trying to make the lawyer represent him based on the lies, then the lawyer should not be representing him. Is that what you're saying?
Thank you. And that's what I'm saying, that when you know that, listen, I said something. I was using a very kind of synonyms. I was saying that in this case, I was saying this in this case.
So what you're saying is that
Sanchit is. Oh, hold on a second. Let me just make it a layman. Sanchit is the pilot, right? I have a coordinate to land in Lagos by 11 a.m. Okay, I'm just about taking off from England, and all of a sudden my route is over Dubai and all that. And I find that's a very huge turbulence around that Dubai. Okay, what would I do? Would I head on to the turbulence when it's severe? I'll go around. The most important thing is to get to Dubai, right? I will not go through to get to Lagos.
It's not making sense. It's not making sense.
I'm coming. All I'm saying, listen. All I'm saying.
There's only one way in that.
One minute. Sanchit is the driver. But what you guys are saying is, if Joe insisted that, even though he has advised me that there's no chance of me getting a headway suing the DPP, right? And you said if Joe insisted, like what you guys said now, I never knew that Sanchit said that openly, right? And this is where I'm backing off, because for me, I believe that Sanchit should have advised him strongly that, hey,
you are not there. You are not there.
No, but you said it now. You said it openly that nobody can sue the DPP. You said he said it openly.
Said it. So he advised them.
DPP can be challenged. I will continue to argue this point. But the chance of success is slim.
We don't want to go there.
The chances of success is slim. There's nowhere.
You have no evidence.
I have evidence. There's nowhere that. What is the purpose of the judicial review, Papariano? All public officials who have absolute powers can be challenged in court by judicial review.
I can prove to you by 2 cases.
Do you believe that they still want to go for that? They still want to go for that. They are talking about judicial review.
If that was impossible in the Nigerian law, the application would not be accepted.
Papariano, one thing is to challenge. Hold on, Papariano, we're missing the two things.
I'm not saying they would.
One thing is to challenge.
One thing is to win.
It's a different ballgame.
I want to tell you, in the case. We read the case here, the case of
Papariano. I'm talking about the way the decision was written. If there is bias.
There was a case that we read here, a case where the federal government was sued, right? About the salary, the case that Jennifer Fawemi started, right? Which I think his son continued the case concerning salaries of government workers, that the salary was enormous, is unlawful, right? He made such application. What happened? Normally, he was not affected. He doesn't have a local standing. But the Court of Appeal granted him. And the case went to Supreme Court. The Supreme Court even faulted the Court of Appeal that they should have thrown that case out of the window. So just because some lower court made some tiny bit of mistake does not mean that is sacrosanct or absolute. Magistrate court can make mistake. That's why we have a higher court. Show me anywhere in the world where if some such case get to Supreme Court, it will be thrown out of the court. That's what I'm telling you.
But that's what
If you
I'm saying
can
to
prove,
you.
if you can
It
prove,
can be.
Papariano, wait, Richie, if you can prove with strong evidence that the DPP acted against the public interest, you can win. Go and read your section 174. Go down to, I think,
I was the
subsection
one
3 or
that
4 and
quote
read
that
it.
section 174 and 211.
Go and read where
There
it
is
says
nowhere, there
there
is
are
no law.
exceptions to the rule that you must act in the interest in the public
The
interest.
exception, please.
You
The
must be
exception,
fair
please.
and you
Please
must
wait.
not show bias.
Yes. Everybody must carry out their duty in fairness. But in the absence of this fairness,
No,
who
we're
has
talking
to
about
carry
the
out the
DPP.
duty? I'm asking now.
We're talking about can you challenge the decision of the
No,
DPP?
see what I said, please get my point. I said that the decision of the DPP cannot be changed by any other body except the DPP themselves.
Exactly, but you can challenge the decision by going for judicial review.
Okay, no court can review and decide for the DPP
We're
what to
not
do.
saying the court should review it. What we are saying to you is
Papariano,
the way they have
Papariano.
made the decision is wrong. Can you ask them to go back and review it? So the court will look at your evidence and say, actually, yes, you skipped this point, you've skipped this point. Can you go back and review your decision?
If they go back,
They can now go back and review their decision and come back saying, we have checked everything that you said that you stated, but we are still standing on our decision to prosecute this person. But they can be asked to review their decision.
That's not going to work. No court will entertain that.
Papariano, no. Papariano, when it comes to judicial review.
The law says
review. Wait,
Listen.
Richie, wait. Let me ask Papariano a question. Papariano, what is the purpose of a judicial review?
Alake, I have given you 7 days to go and bring me
No, there's not 7 days. You can't tell me what I know to go and start researching what I know. Papariano, you tell me now.
I can bring out an evidence out for you to rewrite.
No. You tell me now. What is the answer my question? Answer my question. What is the purpose of a judicial review?
Supreme Court said.
I said, what is the purpose of a judicial review? Answer that question.
I'm not going to go back there. I'm not going to be telling you what I already know. I've lectured you on this. I've told you this several times.
You cannot lecture me.
No, judicial review.
You cannot lecture me,
Papariano, the act of judicial review is part of government.
You are very wrong.
You know that.
Papariano, you are wrong.
Judicial review.
Evidence for you to read. You will never bring me any evidence. Let me bring you evidence to read. You will never bring evidence.
No, the only problem we are having here.
Then I will trust you.
The only problem we are having here.
Papariano, 1 minute, please. Papariano, the judicial review is constant within any government.
Can you show me anywhere? I mean the Attorney General. Show me anywhere.
Listen. Just because we haven't got an instance, I know what you're saying. Just because
you're talking about the power to prosecute, nobody can challenge that.
I don't want to hear that. Please.
Nobody can challenge their power to prosecute.
Read for me. Read what is on the screen.
I'm not reading anything. Nobody can challenge their power to prosecute. That's not what I'm saying. Somebody can challenge the way they have reached their decision.
You cannot read. Shoda, are you there? Please read for me what I have here.
I can read it for you, but do you know, Papariano? But Papariano,
the case. Okay, let me read it. Let me read it. The case. The state.
That clarified that the extent of the Attorney General's power.
Additional man is not in that position to read it. Actually.
There's noise in your background now. There's noise.
Let Sholake read it.
There's noise in your background now.
Somebody else. Let me read it.
Oh, yeah, read it.
The case.
No. There will be interest of a conflict of interest. Let Sholake read it.
Let me finish.
Let me read it.
Papariano, you pasted it now.
A prosecutor cannot prosecute his son, right? Conflict of interest. So you two don't read it, please. There will be conflict of interest. Sholake, read it.
The case, the state versus SO. The case, the state versus SO, Ilori and Ore, also referred to as state versus Ilori, is a landmark Nigerian Supreme Court case from 1983.
Yeah.
That clarified the extent of the Attorney General, AG, power to discontinue criminal proceedings. The court held that the AG, which is Attorney General, has a power, I don't want to interpret, let me just read what is there, has power to enter a what is this?
Non-prosecute.
Non-prosecute.
No,
Non-prosecute.
not prosecute, formal entry, not prosecute, a formal entry upon a record by which a prosecutor declines to further prosecute a suit is subjective and not subject to judicial review.
Okay. Can I explain that?
This means that
Let him continue. Let him continue.
this means that
Continue.
AG, which is Attorney General, decision to discontinue a case, even if the male filed
In bad faith.
In bad faith.
in bad faith, is not something a court can interfere with.
Interfere with. Yes.
This is terrible.
Okay.
This is terrible.
Wait,
In
Papariano,
bad
let me
faith.
explain it. Let me explain.
1 minute now.
In bad
Papariano,
faith.
this is
Wait,
where-
Richie,
No.
Richie.
Let me explain. In bad faith.
Sonia and Papariano,
Can you imagine?
let me explain.
In bad faith, that is, it doesn't care.
Solake, this is Sonia and Papariano. Let me talk to him.
I don't want to talk about this Solake.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
I'm telling you, in bad faith, they don't care.
Solake, they are talking about the power to prosecute, not the way the decision was reached. They are two different things.
It's too. I don't
They are
know.
two different things. You
Before you
cannot challenge their power to prosecute.
You have to make decision, right? And Baba Mohbad is in court. Baba Mohbad is in court to challenge the decision of the Attorney General not to take some certain people to court.
I'm not talking about Baba Mohbad's case. We already said that one had no merit. We already said that.
You are
But what
changing
I'm
mind.
saying,
You are
I
changing
never
mind.
ever told you Baba Mohbad's
Papariano,
case had any
Papariano.
merit. What I'm
Sorry,
saying,
sorry.
I'm not changing mouth. I
Alake.
insist. Wait,
Alake.
I mean, Richie, wait. I insist that you can challenge the decision of the DPP if the way they reached their decision was not in the interest of the public. If they were biased, if it was unlawful, the court will now tell them to go back and review their decision. But the court will not tell them not to prosecute.
I'm coming.
Their power to prosecute cannot be challenged. No.
You see, Papariano, I don't have any.
1 minute. 1 minute.
I don't have any evidence. But I've read that they can be challenged. If it's unfair, it's not in public interest. Let's Google it. I'll Google it.
Okay, Solake, Google this.
Sholake.
I'll Google it already. That's why I disagree with Papariano.
Wait. The
I've done it. I've done it before. That thing was saying it. I've done it before.
What does it say?
It says that if it's not in the public interest,
Thank you.
it's unfair. I've done it
Thank
before.
you.
That's why I'm supporting you now.
Thank you.
I've done it before. That day.
Papariano is reading it wrong. He's talking about the powers to prosecute. That
Yeah.
one, you cannot challenge it at all.
At
They're
all.
the only ones that can continue a prosecution.
I've done it before.
Continue a prosecution.
So I saw it there. It was written.
Listen,
But the
listen,
advice
listen,
can be challenged.
listen, Alake, it's so simple.
But
Do you know?
But
Listen, one minute,
guys,
Sholake, 1 minute.
let's
Sholake,
look
1
at what is
Sholake,
even if it's
Sholake, 1
unfair.
minute.
And this is everywhere.
Sholake,
It applies
Sholake,
to
1
every
minute.
crown prosecutor
Listen,
in the world. Every government prosecutor in the world.
anywhere we have democratic government in the world, Tinubu cannot come out now and say, I want to kill somebody who hasn't done anything. Do you think we allow him to kill? No, that will not happen unless you have a dictatorship government. Do you understand? He will be challenged. There will be a judicial review. Why would he want to do that?
Exactly.
And that's what we're saying here. So I don't know
No,
why.
no, no. That's not a good example. Tinubu can pardon a murderer
Richie,
Are you not listening?
without
I'm not saying
anybody
pardon.
challenging
I'm not
that.
saying,
Richie,
listen, I'm not
Richie.
saying pardon murder. I use the word, can it just we're talking about the law. Please don't be
Yeah.
emotional. I'm talking about the law. And it says
What I'm saying
why
is this.
listen. It says why court grant attorney general significant differences in their discretion. Judicial review is possible to discretion is exercised in bad faith.
Richard,
What are we talking about?
Richard, can you hear me? I just came back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Alaken doesn't know what she's saying. Okay.
I
have given her 7 days to go
You
and
give me
bring
7
in.
days for what?
Ah, gosh. Let me tell you, I am
Papariano,
giving
can
her
you read the
7
full
days.
case? Can you read
I
the full
told
case?
her,
Can you check what they sued for?
okay, Alake, please, can you bring the full case for us if you have it?
For
I give you
Ilori?
another 7 days.
For
I give you,
Ilori?
yes.
I'm not bringing any full case. We
Oh
are
my
arguing about
goodness.
your right
If I
to
argue,
challenge the decision of
Alake say something, right? Alake say something. Alake, get the
Okay.
point. If someone argues with you, it's because they have a strong opinion, okay, on their own point. Now, what you can do to resolve this, you can bring a more neutral information. And like what me I'm bringing is a neutral one. If you think it's not neutral, bring something. Don't just insist that because you are
We
telling
are
me I must hear you.
misinterpreting
No.
this one that we are all reading together.
Oh,
They
gosh.
challenge the power of the DPP, not the decision, not the way they made
Okay,
their
again,
decision.
get something. Rabba Mobad and Sanshitu, they were wrong to challenge, to write to the court. Don't forget the application was for the court to quash the decision of the Attorney General. Is that a correct statement? The correct application?
They can apply for it, yes, if they feel that the way they reached the decision was biased or was made unfairly. Yes, they can do that. But do they have a chance of success? No, because they did not show enough evidence.
Okay. Again, this is where we divide, right? The Attorney General decides who to take to court,
Definitely.
right? In a criminal case.
Definitely.
Okay. So in situation where the Attorney General says that I am not prosecuting this case, I'm not taking this case to court, can anybody force them to take the case to court?
No. But
okay,
the way
what if their decision what made them come to that conclusion?
Okay.
It's their decision. It's the fact that they believe that there was not enough evidence.
Wait, if the way they made that decision was unfair. You see what is the reason? What is the purpose of a judicial review? That's what I asked you.
How many times will I be telling you the same thing again? Why keep asking the same question?
Let me explain the purpose of a judicial review. It is because we all have a right to a fair trial. So for public bodies that have absolute rights or absolute discretion to do things that cannot be challenged.
That place says fair hearing, not just fair trial, fair hearing.
Fair hearing,
yes,
fair trial.
Yes.
Fair hearing, fair trial. So the judicial review was settled so that people who have legitimate interests can challenge any public body that have absolute powers, because obviously nobody can challenge their powers, but you can now challenge the way they reach their decision if it was not made in the interest of the public. It is there in your section 174. The exceptions are there. They are not challenging
I've read that too. I read that too.
I read the exceptions.
The only thing that's killing me now.
The exception says that the Attorney General is to act, one, in the interest of justice,
yes,
in the interest of the public, and not to abuse power. It did not say that a court can review their decision. Please, it's advising them. It's advising them.
Right? That is why. That is
why they can challenge them for it.
That's the basis for.
I like I said, Papariano just put something to you now.
In government, tonight. There's something
Richie,
you guys are like that.
Allow me to just land.
And nobody's above that.
Wait. Papariano just put something to you now. The onus is on you. Because what I'm reading here, that bad faith is terrible. So they don't care. No matter, they don't want to do any fair hearing.
Alake is just disturbing you. Don't mind Alake.
No. Now, I want you, personally, to go and disprove this. That in bad faith, is in coma.
Go and bring evidence, Alake.
The circle is terrible. That no matter what they did, is final. In bad faith, it doesn't have to be me and you. It's the public.
Thank you very much.
Okay, can I say something?
This majority interest.
Papariano, please. Papariano, can I say
terrible.
something?
It's terrible. It's a terrible word.
Before we go further, the clarification of power of attorney, right? The legal concept of power of attorney refers to legal document by which blah blah one of the principal person grant another person authority to act on their behalf. The State versus Lorry case does not discuss Attorney General's power in this context. It focuses on Attorney General inherent prosecutorial power under the Constitution. So let's separate this.
Where are you getting that from? Where are you getting that from?
No, trust me now. I'll find the research for you.
Go and
No, bring it out. Yeah, bring it out. That is, I don't agree to that. Because I'm reading the judgment, I'm reading the Supreme Court. I have before me. Okay, wait, please, wait. Don't laugh. Don't overlap. Please, wait. Relax. Calm down. See, this is the first case, right? That proved my point. Now let me go and bring Baba Mohbad recent case, and you will see the same thing that they say again. Let me go and bring that one.
But do you agree on the clarification of power factor?
I see. When it comes to law, there are ways in which law is established, sources of law. Our law comes from either from the Supreme Court, it comes from the legislators. Okay, so any law that is not constitutional, that is not statutory, that it is not a precedent, I don't believe in it.
Okay, do you want me to quote the Constitution for you? The clarification of powers.
I would, if you can show me anywhere it mentions Attorney General. And it says they can be reviewed. Now, this is Baba Mohbad case. This house and she too lost in court.
He challenged the powers to prosecute.
I'm not asking you, please. I'm not asking you. Sholake, see house and she too lost. They told them the same thing. Judicial review, they say, it's not, they say, this person. Section 211. That section 211 we are talking about, it also mentioned 3 exceptions. Public interests, interest of justice, and also not to abuse power. But yet again, they told you that they said that they said the Constitution Section 211 give them absolute power and not subject to judicial review. What are you telling me?
The power to prosecute is not subject to
forget that English, forget that. Power to take a case to court to prosecute
is not subject to judicial review. But their advice and the way they reached their decision
Go and find your evidence. Go and bring your evidence. I will listen to you. At this point, me, I don't show you 2 evidence.
Your belief or opinion doesn't change the.
Can you, if you bring something, see, if you bring something to me, you will help a lot of us. There are some people that hold on to my point.
Okay, no problem.
Want to convince us? Bring it.
I'll look for it and bring it.
Thank you very much. I give you 7 days.
Don't give me 7 days. When I'm ready, I'll bring it.
I give you 1 month, another 1 month.
No, I can even bring it tomorrow or even tonight, safe, Papariano.
Don't worry, I'll bring it. Just let me give you 1 month.
No. Just let me bring it. Whether tomorrow, 2 days, or
you can never find it.
1 month. Okay.
I want you to bring me.
So you are saying that all these cases that have gone to, all these people that have taken the DPP for judicial review, they are wrong.
There is nobody
that can challenge the.
Please, there is nowhere in Nigeria.
Okay, I hear you.
That there's nowhere in Nigeria that any court will advise or will say that a DPP decision should be changed or that it should be reviewed. There is no way. There is no way any court will even. There is no way. Okay, see, let me make it this way. There is no way any court will even instruct DPP to go and review their decision. Yes. Okay. Show me, bring anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere where the Nigerian court.
Are you saying that these guys have absolute immunity? I don't understand, Papariano. Why are you saying this?
We are saying, I just bring you an evidence. Can you read for me what we have here? Read for me what we have here.
I'm asking you a question. Do you know how strong judicial review is in the constitution of the land?
There are immunity. There are absolute powers. For example, now, let me say the president, executive, right? Everybody should be under the law. Why do you think that they say that when the executive are in power, they cannot be tried? Even like when you feel like, hey, they have committed an offense, like the president, the governor, why can they not be tried when they are in office, when they are serving?
Because it would disrupt the state. It would disrupt the flow of the running of the state.
When it comes to the government, there are just some things that are just exception. Just accept that Attorney General has some exceptional power in the country.
No, I've explained. I've read it out to you many times.
The immunity of the president is different from the powers of the Attorney General. Okay.
Oh my God, we just diverted. We talk about that. He's disagreeing even with that. Rich is disagreeing with that.
Oh, he's not disagreeing with the immunity of the president. He's saying
No, I just told
commits a
you.
crime. So if the
I said,
president, if the sitting president commits a crime, obviously
if
he's
the,
immune.
They will impeach him, and that's impeachment. That's a
They will
different
go and impeach him. They will try him before the
They
listen,
will
Senate.
impeach
They
him.
will
It's
try him
impeachment.
before the Senate. They will
that's right.
impeach
Thank
him.
you.
After
Yeah.
impeachment, he becomes a normal
And
person.
Then they will try him. I understand that.
there are process to things. There are process to
Exactly.
things. Yes.
We
And
all
that's what we say.
understand
There are process to this judicial, this power that you think is absolute. There are
until
processes.
so far, until you can bring something convincing. I've shown you 2 cases in the Nigerian history. Show me one where they said that the judicial, the judge was told the DPP to go review.
Listen, this law was made in how many 20 years ago or whenever.
This
right?
Baba Own is recent. Baba Own is recent. He said no subject to judicial reviews. Recent one. Go and read Sanshitu case versus Attorney General. He says the same thing. It reminded them of what the past law said. And you are saying you don't agree. Now we go to pay lawyer, lawyer will go to do it no good. Una go insist. Someone like you now, if you insist, you tell lawyer will chop your money, and lawyer will get there, nothing will happen. You'll be complaining. And lawyer will tell you no go agree.
I will never give as a lawyer to go and do something that's not. Never.
The law is telling that something is not here, but you're insisting.
Listen, we're saying it in 2 ways, right? It's not, the process.
They chop them, they go back Sanshi to my Jewon. They chop them, they go.
So are you saying it's acting like a 419?
No. I'm saying that they need his service, right? And as a lawyer, he understands that there's slim chances of them getting what they want. So if they insist, he will help them, he will help them penetrate through that slim chance. But he's telling them that there's very slim chance, in fact, almost no chance. But if they insist that they want to test, they want to test the law, he will guide them, he will take them through now. When they get there, their eyes go open. He's a lawyer, he cannot deny his job. It's his job to represent them in front of the court. He will tell you what is legal, what is legally acceptable. If you keep insisting, he will represent you. And when he gets there, the same thing he was telling you, he will say it before the judge. When the judge now tell both of you, then you go shake it, come house back. That is what we are discussing here. So we have given Alake 1 month. So everybody, please, after 1 month, we are going to ask Alake 1 month from now, before the DNA comes out, on the 11th of the DNA, we expect Alake to come and educate us.
I give her 7 weeks to just get any judgment, anything that you read it.
See, Sholake, this is even a different one. This one is Sanshitun. This one is Sanshitun versus Attorney General Baumbad, recent one. Read this one again, Sholake. This is another evidence I brought again. Read it and see it. Absolute power. If you listen, I just cut it short. If you read it, it says absolute power there, and not subject to judicial review. Yet my people say they want go review and by force. Go court now. When you reach court go tell you another the same thing again. You put hand for head, cry, come house back.
Papariano, you are reading out
a
case. You are reading out the case, right? Which has not been subjected to this kind of review that we're talking about. And I now break
Richard, do you know what they do? Do you know this case was appealed. Court of Appeal threw it out of the window.
I know, but
even the magistrate court don't throw out the case because it lacks merit. Don't throw out of the court. I don't know why you accept them.
Papariano, listen to this, right? I want you to pay attention because I know you grab it. The section 174 on the 3rd paragraph, on the section 174, it's split into about 3 different categories, right? It says
it has 3 subsections. 3 subsections.
3 subsections, exactly. The last subsection It said when the Attorney General of the Federation exercises power, which have been listed in the Constitution, he must do so into account the interest of the public, the interest of justice, and need to prevent
Not to
abuse
abuse
of
power.
legal processes.
That three
Yes.
things.
So what we're saying, thank you. Now, when you
Not
look
the
at
word
the
must in the Constitution. Must.
exactly 1 second. Now, when you look,
Must abide
Papariano,
to the rule of law.
yeah, he must do so, taking into account of interest of the public, right? And now, Papariano, when you look at the fundamental definition of government, especially when it comes to the rule of law in the democratic government, right? This process is what we're talking about. He said the interest of justice and the need to prevent an abuse of legal process. We're not challenging the decision now, but the steps taken to reach that decision can be challenged.
Richard,
That's
it's
what we're
like
saying.
you're underestimating government power. Do you believe that a person who is committed murder today killed somebody, they sentence him to death by hanging? Do you believe that as governor can free that person and grant that person pardon?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there are some
You
trustees
can listen.
when it comes to
Let
the state.
me explain. I understand what you're saying. Let me explain. The governor can grant that person that freedom. That doesn't necessarily mean that that person cannot be brought back. How about that? Oh, Papa, no,
What are you saying?
your
You're the
internet,
free
Papa,
man
no.
now.
No, not
Can you hear
always.
me?
Not always. Yeah, I think you're breaking a
I
little bit,
say
but that's fine.
a free man is a free man. Let me change it.
Not all
They
the
waste my
time.
data. Now they give me a dick. The Now with the pay offering. A free man is a free man. They don't pardon somebody. How can you try somebody the second time for an offense has been pardoned? I don't understand.
I understand what you're saying.
You know what I would say is this.
In fact, see, if you even check that section in that bad section is even after this one, section 211. Go to section 212 of that same place. You give governor that power and the president.
Wait. Yes, you see, I will tell you this. Even if a Supreme Court have a judgment, it can be challenged. They will take to that Supreme Court. Now, the onus depends. There are so many laws. I'm telling you now, for the first time, there are so many laws. You know, Supreme Court is highest anywhere in the world. In America, that has been changed, but that's the same Supreme Court. But that is the same Supreme Court. Now, you now look at individual in that Supreme Court. Looking to change it. They are looking to change it. You see, there are no. You see, I agree with them. They don't want to test the court. I want to take it to anywhere.
I understand your argument. Now, when we say that murder is an offense, why do we say that murder is an offense? Because there is a law in state, in the place, right, that says anybody who has committed an offense. There's a law that is there, that is existing, right? Even that law that says that somebody who has murder, talked about somebody who has killed somebody intentionally, right? Tomorrow, we may wake up and Supreme Court decide to change that law. That, okay, murder should not be capital punishment. It can happen. But as we speak today, murder is a capital punishment. Anything can happen. So when we talk about judicial review, we are talking about the law that exists now. Anything can happen in the Supreme Court. We can't tell. What we have not tested, what we have not seen, we can't say. But by the law that exists in Nigeria today, there is nowhere where it supports judicial review of Attorney General's decision. That is what I'm saying. By the existing law. How do we know the existing law? We know the existing law through what the Supreme Court has said, or what a higher court has judged upon, or something that is in the Constitution, or something that is statutory. So if anybody wants to prove otherwise, please bring me this evidence. I have shown you 1, 2, 3, 4 places that they keep saying that no judicial review. You show me one place.
In as much, can you just that you have said that it can be changed one way or the other, either you like it or not. It can be tested. They can go to the Supreme Court to fight it out. You don't know the judges there.
There is no law that supports that. No problem. I don't have issue with that.
It is the right to judicial review. That is what I'm arguing. I'm not saying their powers can be contested. No, their powers cannot be contested. That is why judicial review is created, to challenge the decisions of public bodies whose powers are absolute. That's what I'm saying. And
we just give you an assignment now. Can you just give us one example, please?
I have cases, but they're not Nigerian cases. But I will find you.
I want Nigerian case.
Not successful, but to show that a judicial review is possible to challenge the decision of the DPP.
You go sleep tired, you no go see nothing. I don't check all those places you want to check, and I don't go far with my research. I don't ask necessary people. Go up, come down. You ask find nothing.
People that can the decision, the way they made the decision, challenge.
That's what I'm telling you.
Not their power.
I have consulted. Please listen. I have consulted. Please wait. Decision. I have consulted and I've researched. If you think I have consulted and I've researched, if you think I didn't do good research or consultation, please bring something.
If you have all of us, if there is no case where they've challenged it, there is a process.
Then there is no such law now. There is no law now.
It is it can be done.
A law that does not exist. Can anybody be tried by a law that doesn't exist?
No, does not. Judicial review does not exist.
So show me the judicial review. No, I mean, there is no law that gives the court such power to review their decision. That's what I'm telling you. So show me where they have the power to review Attorney General's decision. I want to see it. They can't review it. There have to be a law that gives them the right to do so. Don't just act the way they want now. It has to be in their jurisdiction to be able to give such order.
You know where I disagree with you. You see, this thing is flexible. You can test anything in court. When you try to make it rigid, that's the problem I'm having. You see, anybody can take anybody. As you know, I want to try my best. Let them go.
That does not mean you have a backing. We are talking about something that is clearly spelled. Anybody can try. There is nothing bad to try and lose. Sure, you understand me? But what we are saying is that let me say Sholake. Sholake, let's say you have 100 million, as a net worth. Sure, understand? And they said, can you bet your 100 million on this? Can you bet your 100 million on this, your argument, like to review judicial, to review the...
No, I won't.
It's not sure now.
Definitely.
You cannot bank the money on something that's not sure. It's waste of money.
I need to be 90% sure. Even personally, is a gamble. But so who can gamble?
At least I have learned something tonight, and I think that one is magnificent. That no prosecutor can prosecute the murderer of their son because of conflict of interest. At least that makes sense. Because for me, I used to think that these people have a duty. They are called upon to do a duty. So you get that they should uphold the duty and the integrity of the office that they represent. That is my belief. But I think going back and forth and through necessary research right now, been able to confirm that, okay, like due to conflict of interest and some other technicalities, that prosecutor will have to recuse the position, excuse that position, and somebody else in the Ministry of Justice will be employed to carry out the task. I think that's beautiful.
A judge cannot preside upon a case of somebody he knows.
Exactly. I mean, and I agree with you on that one. I don't need to tell you to bring evidence. I agree with you. But my 1 month is still there. I still give you 1 month. And if you bring it, we'll eat banana together. Let's eat banana, pending when you bring it.
I am saying that the decision can be raised.
Are you up to the challenge? Are you up to the challenge?
I'm saying you can ask them. It's there in the constitution that they must act within certain premises.
Now you are doing like I did doing. Please come and answer like I did doing, please. I don't.
You are bringing another problem again. Another problem. Another problem. You are bringing another problem.
Don't worry. Since you keep insist. I don't like to insist. You tell us they bring something good, insist. Don't stop insisting. You take your time. Bring
a serious problem.
Yes, and if you bring it, if you can convince me, we'll eat banana together. If you can convince me, but if you can't convince me, we will not eat banana together.
No, Papariano, thank you for understanding that conflict of interest. But this one, I'm sure you get there as well.
I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, you get there. Believe me. Because what you're saying, I understand. I understand where you're coming from, but it doesn't actually work like that in reality.
I understand, Papariano. He's talking about their powers.
I know.
And we're not
understand Alake is misunderstanding their decision-making power.
No. They have absolute.
You see,
they have their power.
No. They make decision before they prosecute.
But you can now go to court to ask. The court is the only by judicial review you can ask. So if you ask them, so if they've made a decision, you will first of all ask them. That's protocol for judicial review. You pre-action protocol. You ask them, can you review this decision, please? If they insist and stand on that decision, then you will go to court to the High Court, apply for a judicial review. If you can show evidence that they reached their decision through bias, unfairness, procedural impropriety, all these cases, you have your evidence to show that. If the court is satisfied with your evidence, they will ask the DPP to go and look into the evidence that you've given and go and review their own decision.
This is grammar. This is wrong grammar.
Because the court will always respect.
Thank you. Change their decision. No.
I
like what you said. The court respects their position.
It's just normal. What she said is normal.
But the court can ask them, right, like a kind of a plea, go and review the process of how you got here. It's simple. That's what we're saying. But then when you're now saying that because of their decision, it's not subject to judicial review, it's not that.
You know why we are arguing now. Let me just now because wait. Let me talk about you now. What Alake just said is true. Everything she said is normal. But the problem is, Papariano's standard point is that fine, you asked me to go and review it. I'm going to review it. Sorry, I'm making the same decision. Can you change it?
You can't.
That's the problem we're having here now.
So what's the essence? So what is important?
What's the essence?
What I'm telling you
what's
that
is the what I'm telling you is that what is one economics? Can you change it? No. I agree with both of you.
Available. It is available for you to go to and ask the court to ask them to review their decision. It's only the DPP that can change its own decision.
You are saying
to tell what happened again? What
happens? That is. Can you? I don't know that thing.
Should I get 1 minute?
I was totally weak. I cannot even talk again.
Judicial review in the High Court.
I can't talk again. When I read that thing,
After Court of Appeal, you go to Supreme Court, and then the
Listen,
Supreme Court.
even in bad faith, look that one.
Listen
Even in
now.
bad faith.
Oh, listen. Don't capitalize on that. What's more
I'm
important,
talking on
Papariano,
it.
now you agreed. No, you agreed that this can be reviewed. Yeah, in some cases, but the DPP
Yes.
now coming back said, listen, I'm still standing by my words. Yes, but the most important thing that this can be reviewed, and that means it gives opportunity for both. Hang on a minute, for both the person under this law proclamation, and at the same time for the judicial review to go back and audit their process. Are we really sure that this is what we want to give? It's an opportunity, guys. I don't think there's anything wrong there.
There's nothing wrong there. But
Yeah. So don't.
if the
Yeah.
constitution can tell you that,
After
even
reviewing
in
their
bad
own
faith,
decision,
it has nothing to do with public
they
now.
can decide by themselves to change their decision. But the court
Eh,
cannot tell them to
Now,
change
even
their decision.
if you say
Go
that,
and review their
okay,
decision based
to
on
hell with
facts
you,
and
I'm
evidence.
not changing my decision. Oh, but I'm sorry, I'm not doing this. Who are
So
you to
bad
tell me to
faith,
do
they were
this?
challenging the prosecutorial
Sholake.
powers.
Look at
It's
Sholake.
terrible.
Look at
It's
when
a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing.
Sholake. Look at
Let's
when
be
it becomes
realistic
dramatic.
here.
Look at it becomes dramatic. It is the duty of the DPP to go and nail a criminal before the court, right? If the DPP doesn't have enough evidence, he will not nail anybody. He will lose the case. The other side will win the DPP. So DPP is trying to make sure that he has enough evidence before he takes a case to court, right? So now in a case whereby he's saying that there is no evidence and he's examined the situation the way he's supposed to, right? And he's saying that this case I will lose it. There is no need for me to take this case. He's deciding. He's already saying that this case, I know I will lose it. It's not going to go that way. And you want to force him to take the case. If he go to court, common sense tells you, right? He's still the one to stand and fight for that decision. To fight to see that he tries to convince the judge that that person committed the crime. But he's telling you that I don't have evidence, I can't do this, and you are forcing him. So
Yeah, but
it's a discretional power. It's a discretional power.
Papariano, no, what you call DPP.
Even your lawyer said it. Even your own lawyer. And you went ahead and paid him 5 million naira.
Let me bring
Ricky is telling us that
Shitu said no one can challenge the decision. He said no one can challenge the decision.
You are telling us that if you don't get that money,
decision.
Free money.
Papariano, you mentioned
it's a free money now.
Oh my God. Papariano, you mentioned something which I wanted to draw attention to.
Wait,
Papariano. The DPP.
Papariano, wait. What year is that Ilori case? What year is it?
It's 1999. Now, 1 second. That is 2003.
I think it's 1983, right? Just check it. Let me bring it back. 1 minute. Is it there?
I can't see it. It's too close to your camera. Yeah, it's
1983. 1983. I've seen it.
It was 1983 to be precise.
Google it. Read it.
What I'm trying to explain, Papariano, 1 minute, Chalake. Papariano, the DPP. Right. I just wanted to understand something. The DPP is like, we call them crime prosecutioner here. No, they're like they're the people that prosecute people within the police
service
thing. Right. And now, sometimes there are many cases where even I've been to court with a colleague before that the prosecutor, the judge just throw out the case within 5-10 minutes of hearing. He just said, I don't have time for this. Bye-bye. The judge they do that many times, right? But at the same
Yeah,
time,
it is
just
difficult to win cases against the CPS, but you can
yeah,
still take them to court for judicial
thank
review
you,
to review
thank
their
you,
decision.
thank you,
Any judge
It's
who
difficult to
understands the
win
law
cases
should throw
against
out
them.
such case. Why did they throw it out in the court of appeal? They should have thrown it out from the first court. In the case of
no,
Ganifa Wayime, the Supreme Court blamed Court of Appeal. Why he didn't throw the case out? Because the case was thrown out that Ganifa Wayime doesn't have a local standing. And in the Court of Appeal, he won. And the federal government went to the Supreme Court. In Supreme Court, they now blame the Court of Appeal that, come on, which work did they do? You don't say this case is not supposed to be. So sometimes just because one particular, the lower court said something, it doesn't mean it's final. That's why I say I want a judgment from the Supreme Court. Bring me
you can
something
still
that the
go back.
highest court in
Yeah,
land has said. So stop telling me why didn't they throw the case out of court?
Papariano,
It may be a mistake.
what messes Nigeria up today with Mr. Two Touch. Babajide was this case we know. Remember the famous case was actually decided in Supreme Court after the Court of Appeal, right? So yeah. Anyway, going back to what you said is I think you now understand it. Basically, it's about the process concept. How do they arrive at that process? Can be reviewed.
Yes, it can be reviewed,
Yeah,
but their
yeah.
power cannot be challenged.
And which I think is still wrong. That's a
Like
flaw in the
they're
constitution.
trying to, people are writing articles against, law scholars are writing articles against.
Yeah,
We
it's
are
wrong.
all
It's
saying
completely
we are all
wrong.
saying the
It's
same
wrong.
thing.
They're all saying is wrong, but it's in the constitution, and until the government does a reform, then it stands.
You are wrong, Alake. You are very, very
We
wrong.
are all saying the
And
same
you don't
thing.
want to
Farano,
accept.
we are all saying the same
Listen.
thing.
No,
The
it's
only
not the
thing is
same
that
thing. No,
Now, what have I
me,
said?
I'm not saying the same
we are
thing.
all saying the same thing.
Now, I have it
They
in front of
agree
me.
with
You
you.
see, I have a document here. You see, Alake is not getting it, right? Before, Alake is talking about prosecutional power. And I'm not even debating that.
Not talking about that. So I'm saying
Wait. Yeah, get it, please. You are saying that where you agree with me is that the prosecutorial power cannot be challenged and cannot be reviewed. You agree on that ground with me. Me, I'm not talking about that.
Yes.
I'm not talking about that because see what I'm talking about. I am saying that the decision to prosecute a case depend on the decision whether there is an evidence to take the case to court or not. Before somebody will say, I can't prosecute a case, it's because there's no evidence to take it to court. If I say I want to prosecute this case as a DPP, and you went to say you went to write for judicial review. Let us say, for example, now let's flip it to the other side. That I, Papariano, am the DPP. I found enough evidence about a particular person that a crime has been committed, and I want to take the person to court. Now the person now went to write to the court to review my decision, how I came about that. Does it make sense to you? Instead, let us try it in court. If we go to court, if the DPP doesn't have enough evidence, it will lost. There are some certain things that are just duty. The officer that is appointed there just have to do their job.
Papariano, this Iloris case. Let me read something out to you. I'm reading an article here. It says the Court of Appeal was therefore correct in stating in the Ilori case, when they make a decision, you have to read the facts of the case and the reasons for the decision and obiter dicta, which is other reasons. Let me read this case. It says the Court of Appeal was therefore correct in stating in the Ilori case to the effect that the court could question the Attorney General's power of nolli prosequi when it is proved by an aggrieved person that the Attorney General had acted out of improper motive or ill will. The court stated that in Ilori's case, but Ilori's case was different. They were challenging the powers. That's why the court said they cannot review the powers. It's not prosecuted.
You change. Alake, don't play games with me.
I'm still standing on my facts.
See, we are talking about Supreme Court judgment more than the Court of Appeals, more than the magistrate, more than the state high court. So Court of Appeal may be wrong. Court of Appeal doesn't state precedent to the Supreme Court, please. All right, we have a Supreme Court judgment. Let me read for you this one. Okay, and moreover, that is a 1979 case that went up to 1983, and the case happened in Ondo State. Okay, so let me read for you. Say the Ondo State Attorney General entered a null prosecution to discontinue a criminal trial against some accused person. Okay, he said he will not continue. He will not take the case to court. Now, Mr. Ilori, a private citizen, challenged this, arguing that the Attorney General's decision was wrong, arbitrary, and unconstitutional, and asked the court to review or restrain the Attorney General's power.
Thank you. That case was actually asking them to
English.
change the power.
Now you change the English.
No,
let me continue.
I'm not changing it. Richie, help me here. I didn't. That Ilori case was challenging the powers to prosecute. I am saying that the decision can be subject to judicial review.
Alake, can you read for me the application? Alake, can you read for me the application?
I don't have it in front of me. I don't have the application.
Wait, yes. I want you to go and research. Let us read the application that this man sent to court. From the application, we will know his demand. And then we'll see the response that was given to him. I think this will settle it all. Let us see what he demanded the court, and let's see what the court answered him back. Because from what I have here, his demand was for the court to review the decision, the wrong decision of the Attorney General in not accusing those people.
No, you
and
said
they answered him back.
It was the power. You just said that it was not constitutional.
Oh my goodness. Alake, please.
Said about the power.
You are a sweetheart. Stop, please stop.
Oh, don't.
I'll bring Adedoyin for you.
Bring Adedoyin. I'm even in the mood tonight. Bring her. Because there's been water all morning, so I'm geared up. I'm geared up for water.
I like that. Okay.
I'm not going to do that. I don't. There are some certain energies I don't want them to mix. I don't want some certain energies to mix. I'm not
because
going to let
I know she likes woto. She likes woto. She wants to do that woto. She's with die of woto.
No, she doesn't.
I don't do woto.
She's actually opposite.
She's
opposite.
No, Alake, you can do woto, but I don't think you want to go there. Even
Alake doesn't even like woto.
I don't like it.
No, she doesn't like woto. But at the end of the day, she's getting used to it. She's getting used to it. He's loving it.
I enjoy it.
Listen, okay.
Comments, but I don't like it.
Chalake, look at the engagement tonight. There's no woto, but that's very healthy.
Papariano love woto.
We are getting there.
We go down. Let us sort it out.
Papariano, he cannot really do woto. He tries to do it. But when Papariano, what he does is not really woto. He will just be saying, I will knock your mama, I will knock your papa, I will God punish you. God did this. God did that.
Papariano does take his time. He takes his time before he.
But when he's out to get you, he give you that long yardstick. Like the other people will do. But he will continue to hammer on you, continue to call you certain names. I will knock your mama.
Pray that you don't get in there. You never get in there.
I'm telling you. No. Papariano is better than them.
I don't cross my boundaries. I have self-respect. Why would I start getting myself involved in stuff?
Papariano can do woto.
I can't even do it. I can't do it. I have a career. I can't do that. I can't come and start doing woto online. Sorry, I don't do that.
I can go down as low as they can.
As anybody.
If it take me to bring my here, I go do it for you. Make I tell you that. I go bring her out. Come on,
No. You know you can. He's somebody. He's somebody. And like I said, Papariano can do woto to any length. The only thing is that.
Let me tell you something.
When those will stop, he won't stop. He won't stop.
I've studied him. Let me tell you something about him. Papariano has. My own observation, I may be wrong.
Okay, you are totally
like
wrong.
acting tough. He like acting like I will do anything. He will do it. He can.
Why is she totally wrong when she has even said that?
Then if you go and provoke him again, he will go back. He softens up after, and then if you go and provoke him again, he will go back on you. That's him. That's what I've observed.
She's wrong. She's
No,
wrong.
you know that it's
I'll tell you,
something I don't
I know
want
why
to do.
she's wrong.
It's something I don't want to do, especially when they keep insisting, they keep asking for it. Or, there are some people, right? They just want to, like, one thing that I'm observing that is going here right now. These guys, they are living a very careless life, and the repercussion keeps coming, and they don't like it, and it's breaking them. Like this guy, they call the music, one useless guy, one bastard that was calling me a name. He was the one that crafted all these different names that they are calling me today. That was shouting all because of Bamubat. Today, right now, the same guy is fighting against Bamubat. And he went doing some things under the ground with ladies and all of those stuff. It now exposed him, it destroyed his platform. And right now, he doesn't have where to hide his face. Right? All of them, they want to, they wanna be, but they don't understand that to live up to claiming good name is not just because you speak. There are a lot of things that you close your eyes away from. There are a lot of consideration, a lot of body sacrifice that you don't want to. I have opportunity to do a lot of things that will spoil my name. That if some people are in that condition, they will be doing those things and their name will spoil. But me, I will refrain not from doing those things because I don't want those shit to come to me. But they don't live like that. And when I live, I don't have problem. They too, they want to enjoy like me, to live with that problem, but they cannot do what I'm doing. And they are so pained and bitter and ready to fight.
My own thought about Papariano, I will tell you now. It's like, don't try it. We absorb it. But when it's come to your cup is full. When your cup is full, and the funny is that you don't have to talk again. You don't have to even come for me, but it'll be coming for you back to back. That's the problem.
It doesn't.
Can you forgive, Papariano? Can you forgive?
No. The thing is, I don't hate easily. So you understand? Because I've taught myself not to hate easily. Because all this, Christian will tell you that I said that most of what hold me back today, no matter how much I try to be bad, is still because of my early Christian practice. When I still remember that man then, that in Pastor Lost choosing, Pastor Moka, that will wear a vest, green vest, carry my megaphone early in the morning. Everybody, praise the Lord, hallelujah. Wherever you are hearing me from, the Lord loves you. The Lord wants to talk to you. I came to this place particularly for you that you are under my voice right now. If I remember all of these things and I look at the impact, this is once a pastor to be, a youth president. How many of them I want they can't? Who said I want to become scientist, who found a different ways. But those elements are already installed somewhere in me that fights me. I fought it too. I want it to go. Don't come to. But it's hurt me. It's still there. That's why sometimes I force myself to hate somebody once they keep coming. Initially, I don't want to do it. But if they insist, it's not my nature to be hating. I know the only way I can now free myself from them or defeat them, I have to learn to hate them, to keep pinching them, to make them feel bad. It's my intention to make people feel happy. But if I see that somebody is trying to calm down that part, then I will try to teach myself how to make them sad.
See, you see what you are saying?
What if you don't succeed? What if they are very thick-skinned?
You see what I'm saying now? Like I said, you see what I'm saying?
What if they don't get tired and they keep coming back at you? So you keep going.
No, I want to believe I will defeat them. You know why I will defeat them? The only way. See, I've always been defeating them all my life. You know why I will keep defeating them? I will keep defeating them because I always mind the way I do most of my things. I always try to be righteous. So the only way the person can defeat me, one, you must defeat me in the spiritual realm. You must mean well more than me. You must have good meaning. You must mean well for human being more than me. One. And secondly, you must live more righteous more than me. You have to sacrifice yourself in a lot of things, a lot of fruitful things. In this way, you will now see me less, right? Like, in which, me myself, I will know that, yes, this is not a force to contend with. I can't defeat everybody. Do you know people that I've been doing my things with? pastors, imams. At the end of the day, they are pastors. I have lived with them before. We'll be fighting, technical fight, all those kind of things. At the end of the day, they are the one, they cannot live up to the righteousness that they claim. Like Baba Mohbad right now, since I've been dragging him, he's supposed to act like a pastor, right? Live up to righteousness, keep himself, not make mistake. I am the one that should have made mistake all this while. People should have seen my secret, drag me, whatever. But look at me and him right now. Tell me who is getting cast.
Shodamit, what do you have to say about that? Shodamit, come and defend Baba Mohbad.
No. I will come.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. If it's a drag me there, now I'm on Papariano now.
Don't
Don't go
I'm not
anywhere.
coming to defend Baba
I know we are not
Mohbad.
talking.
I've said it.
See,
I'm stating my own fact.
when I saw you,
What I saw.
I was thinking you are trying to bring that
hanging out?
narrative
Baba
to
has
you.
destroyed justice for Mohbad. Baba has destroyed justice, and
Yeah, so please take it
not anybody can
on.
do about it.
I mean, you see, we've been there, we've been here. You see,
Solake, even at that, Emma Songwe kì máa sọ̀rọ̀. Because mo ń bá wèrè yẹn fà
I was also Danny.
torí àwọn méjì balẹ̀. Mi ò ní gbà. Nobody should tell me to keep quiet. I'm not gonna keep quiet.
We are saying you keep quiet, but don't say something that is so irritating to people. You see, Shodamite.
If it is irritating to you, what if it is the truth? Because I'm going back to my house. I want to club to a level limit to come and charge my phone. Tó bá yẹ kó wà irritating sí yín, tó bá yẹ kó yẹn gangan ló tán kọ́. How do you know?
You see, Shori, you got to go to toy. Let me tell you something, Shodamite. In as much as you can talk, you have that voice. Are you
And
listening to me?
Sholake likes the voice, and he likes the voice.
No.
Shodamite is in the mood. Have you heard what she said?
I want to express this into her. You see,
She's charging
I like
her
a
phone
lady
with
that
her.
talks. I like
Let
a
me
lady
close
that
my
talks.
camera. Only both of you talk to her. Let me close my camera. I'm not watching. Go on.
She's charging her phone in the
I'm not
club.
running my camera. Shodamite, you see, in as much
Let
as
them talk. Let two adults speak.
Sholake, ẹ tó kámẹ́rà
hello,
yìí. Come on,
wait,
calm. Let's
let me
talk
address
together. Mi ò fẹ́ máa bá faceless people sọ̀rọ̀. So come on, calm. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sọ̀rọ̀ síra wa.
Okay,
Ká
come
jọ
on,
understand ara wa.
I'm faceless.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that
No,
okay
he
for
has
you?
come on cam several times. He has come on cam several times. He has done to several times. We know him.
No. Okay, Umumbo. Otiroju mi si.
He has a tooth gap.
Otiroju mi si. Is that okay? Okay.
Much better.
I'll go off now.
Màá rẹ́ni tó ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Otiroju mi si.
Tèmi nìyẹn.
Now, I'll go back now. Mo fẹ́ gbójú mi kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. Káwọn àwọn kékeré yẹn máa wo.
Mama screen.
Is he off now?
No, the
he's not.
Camera. What a safe.
Okay, safe. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, as I was saying, Shodamite, in as much that.
But wait, pronounce that name again. I like the way you like that might. Say it again.
Shodamite in the Rukwe now. Oh, serious. Where is she? It's like he's trying to save her bad to everybody. I was listening to her for long. I said, this lady will just burn herself for nothing. Because we've been this thing for the past 2 years. You are not even the one telling us about Baba Mohbad. Please. I hope she's listening. Shedama, are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. Èmi náà pa calm mi because mo rí pé fẹ́ bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ojúkorojú ká jọ máa gbọ́ra wa sà.
Why mo fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ojúkorojú kò sí much ọ̀rọ̀ mi ló máa gbọ́ òjá ti rojú mi bẹ́ẹ̀ sìn. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ fún ẹ ni pé you see in as much.
But Sholake, why are you speaking more calm to Shodamite? To us, you speak more loud.
No. Yeah, I don't know, serious. She's a woman and maybe I've not talked to her. She may not know the way I speak. But it got moving back ni pé In as much, maybe she meant well, but all along, maybe nǹkan tó ti sọ fún tó ti gbọ́, maybe what the man have told her, and I keep asking myself, and this lady was genuine, but all of a sudden, he just, and they keep telling her, don't go there, because this man is not somebody we all thought he was. We were there before you. You've seen it. But I was thinking that he's going to repeat tonight on this platform. But I've not heard it, and I've won. Don't ever talk about Mubad. Just face just for Mubad. Deal with Mubad. Leave that man alone. Don't even ask anybody. Don't even tell anybody about him. Even the people that are supporting him, that you casted, what you said was right. We'll be thinking about that. Critical cancer, they are gagging him. We all knew that. We know it. It's like you came to just tell us that I think the man is going through it. Yeah, everything was known. We all knew that. But now the onus is on you. Just stay neutral. Watch. As we have told you, we are not against anybody. It's a neutral platform. Any platform you go is neutral. Go there, let them raise their anger. Don't try to come in and say, we have to do DNA, we have to do this thing. He doesn't have money. It's irritating of people. Shodamit, I'm telling you, it is very, very irritating. Nobody can listen to that. They've gone through all these things. The man has been told these are the things you have to do. He refuses to do it. Either you know or you are sent. People are even saying you are agent. Can you imagine? The man threw you under the bus. Can you imagine? Either you didn't believe that he didn't send you, as you said, that you are just doing your own thing, but people have been telling you, please, for God's sake, listen to people who have been here. They've been doing it for the past 2 years. They are telling you, because as far as I'm concerned, you are now in the middle. You can't go here or go there. Now you came to Papariano platform. You are comfortable. Nobody's abusing you there. Where do you go tomorrow? If they keep abusing you here now, where will you go tomorrow? Nowhere again. He'll tell you that the whole thing is divided. Is for you to keep quiet. Just look. We are not abusing anybody. We are looking at, okay, what comes out. There is no way forward. The people keep telling you, there is no way forward. Don't ask anybody, where is the way forward? Where is it? We want you to see what happens next. In as much that we want a way forward, but there is no way. We don't want to deceive ourselves after 2 years. We've come to a conclusion that the only way forward is sit down, look, and see what happens. Now, you coming in as much that people embrace you because of our thinking that this man is being gagged. And we explain it. That's why we embrace you. If you now think that because we embrace you and you want to use that to sell the man, I'm sorry. You are getting totally wrong. Now, Shodamit, check it now. Don't solicit for that man anywhere. He doesn't have money for DNA. He doesn't have money to eat. He doesn't have money to do this. He wants to do something. Please keep it to yourself. And the man, because people are now saying that maybe they sent you. Can you imagine? I don't want to believe that. Even when I ask you that, are you his wife to be? It's a good question to ask. Now, you decide. Because the way you talk intelligently, that you make sense at times.
Mr. Sholake, mo ti lọ lẹ́sìn, wọ́n ti múná ẹ̀dẹ́, mo ti kúrò ní club yẹn, I'm going back to my house. So màá lè plug phone mi because mi fẹ́ kí phone mi kú. Ṣé understand, sir? So I'm just showing you, I'm just going back to my house. Ṣé you see now? Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ múná street
I hope
light.
you listen to what I've said. I hope you listen to what I've said.
I did. I'm listening to you. Ọ̀rọ̀ yín yé mi. I just want you to
So
understand my
take it
own.
on board. Take it on board, and at least think about it, and don't just come on Papariano or any platform and start soliciting for Mr. Aloba. Please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Shafa can reply for me. I mean, do you want me to reply to what you said? Or you just want me to just take what you said with a pinch of salt? In the loop, I feel like that.
No, what you see. You can imagine. Pinch of salt. Which means I'm not making sense to you.
Sir, you're making a lot of sense. Torí pé ẹ ti wà lórí kíní before even I started to speak. Mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ. Ṣé rí, okay, fine. Èmi gangan báyìí, ó yẹ kí n máa jáde ńsìn, kí n máa bú Aloba pé mo wá support yín, ẹ wá sọ pé ẹ rán mi iṣẹ́ and all of that. But I feel like I understand better. Sherry, I'm not from the day one, mo ti sọ, mi ò wá ṣe spokesperson Aloba. I'm talking based on what I saw, everything I felt. Gbogbo nǹkan tí n ti deduce, all the way. Now, èmi rò pé, okay, you can always quote me, and I'll be like, if I'm wrong, I'm okay. Èèyàn kankan ò lè jẹ́ island of knowledge. But what I feel is like, ta ló ń béèrè justice? Ta ló ń sáré pé kí ló pa Mohbad? Ta ló ń béèrè nǹkan? Ta ló ń jáde lọ sí court? Ta ló lọ ń béèrè all these questions? Mr. Aloba náà ni. Okay, fine. You feel like, bàbá yìí ń sìn. Let me say this bàbá now. He doesn't have the credibility, and we can't trust him with what is it called again, okay? Okay, fine. So, mo sọ lórí live tí àjọ wà lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Mo ní, okay, what if we form a kind of public opinion and come against all these things? I just don't want everybody to be silent. We can't be silent. And I told the person that was dragging me, I'm not dragging ass. I told her, gospel artist ni mí, ó ní mi ṣe nílé ṣépè fún ẹ, bọ̀ kó ṣe kébì ní lọ ṣí bó mo sì máa ṣí fún ẹ nínú Bible tó jẹ́ pé màá gbààwẹ̀ ọjọ́ mẹ́ta lé ẹ lórí pé torí pé ó drag mi kó rí báyìí fún ẹ, ẹlẹ́dàá mi á dẹ̀ jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. But gbogbo alájọ ń fight fún justice yìí, ọ̀nà tá ń gbà fight fún ló yàtọ̀ síra wọn. Mr. Sholake, kí ni way forward? Ṣá kò máa lọ dákẹ́ ni, ṣá máa lọ sùn ni, ṣá máa pack up ni, ṣá máa ti shop ni? Are we not going to talk again? And I said it, 1,000, 1 million shodamit are still out there. Tí wọ́n kàn listing by tán kò wà nínú comment. They're not talking. Once they have the opportunity to talk, they will keep talking. They will keep asking questions. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? What killed him? Why are they keeping quiet? Why are they protecting the people that perpetrated this evil act? I'll be artist too. Èmi náà sì wà ní mo ti rìn nínú shoes yìí. I'm still working in the shoes. Me see breakouts, me see blow. Gospel artists mélòó ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Mohbad. Everybody knows about the case. Everybody is keeping quiet because they have something to lose. But I'm feeling like, okay, thank God me kúkú sí blow already. Mo kàn ń jẹun ni. Mr. Sholake, tó bá jẹ́ pé law bá indict bàbá Mohbad lọ́la wípé àwọn ni wọ́n pa Mohbad, I'm gonna be hard on him. I don't want to hear it pé èèyàn tó ní talent yẹn, tọ́lọ́run fi talent rán ẹ sáyé, èèyàn kan wá pa anytime tẹ́ kó bọ́ síta. Ṣé mọ̀ pé Mohbad gan tá à ń pariwo yìí, ìgbà tó kú gangan ló lógo? Because everybody want to know, kí ló pa?
Shodamit, you are not hitting the nail on the head. What if Baba Mohbad has been lying to us all this while? Have you considered
That's
that?
That's why I said, okay, I stand to be corrected. I stand to be corrected. Tó bá yẹ pé gbogbo wa sì believe pé Baba Mohbad wà credible enough láti lead wa, can we actually form a kind of public opinion on our own? Is there anything we can do on our own accord. Baba said
No, no, we're
hey, you can go after everybody without
Sugar
stopping
man.
at all.
Sugar man. Okay, wait, guys, wait. Let me explain to her. I understand how anybody will feel.
Understand
Yeah.
it.
So
You
like,
are not
please wait.
here
So like,
for the first time.
please wait.
You see,
Wait, so like,
answer. He's talking to me. You see, you will not listen.
Papariano, why are you so soft on Sholake?
You saying that I should keep quiet? Alake 70. Are you saying that I should not talk? I shouldn't ask any question
No,
again?
it's
Is that
not
what you're
Alake
saying?
70. No, it's not me.
Baba Sholake, ṣé ní kí n má sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ ni, ṣé ní kí n
Èmi ni
dákẹ́
kò
ni?
má sọ̀rọ̀, mo ní kò
Kí ló
dákẹ́ náà
dé
for
tẹ́ fi
now.
ń sọ fún mi pé kíní kan náà?
Mo
Bàbá
ò
sọ
ní
pé òun
gbọ́rọ̀
rán mi
ni.
iṣẹ́.
O ò ní
Èmi náà ní
gbọ́rọ̀
mi
ni.
ò rán bàbá ń ṣẹ́. Kí lẹ tún fẹ́ kí n tún ṣe náà?
No, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kó ṣe ni pé níṣòro o ò lè gbọ́ràn. Tí yẹn bá ti pé mo ti pé o tiẹ̀ of course bóyá sọ sí etí ọ̀tún ẹ̀ ó ń gbòòsì jáde ni. I have to tell you the truth. O ò rẹ́dà ti gbọ́. But now, if people are telling you that this is what they have done, in as much you said that you have been in the comment section, you are now coming up, you listen to it, then you know where people are coming from. Where are they coming from? Why are they so bitter? Why did you want that man to land in a soft landing? Nobody want to listen to him again. For God's sake, borrow now.
Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n
You
nǹkan tí mo
see,
sọ ni? Ṣé ẹ̀gbọ́n
people
nǹkan tí mo
are
sọ?
bitter.
Mo ní tó bá jẹ́ kí bàbá gangan ló obstruct justice, kí lẹ fi ìpa lè ṣe? Ẹ tún sọ fún mi pé I'm wanting him to have a soft landing because I feel like he's the only voice out there tó ń counter anything.
Gota believe in. We don't believe that. You are saying believing that.
Okay, ẹ̀yin náà ń béèrè ni. You are
No,
also
that
asking.
what you just said now, your belief is the only one looking for justice. That is why me and a lot of people thought in the beginning. Did you believe that now? It even worse than Wumi, for God's sake. I will tell you that. Wumi was totally known from the beginning. He's not looking for justice. Bye bye. Okomijuku, gbàgbé ẹ̀, ó dàbọ̀. That was Wumi's attitude. His utterances. This man said, I want to know who killed my son. Okay, if you want to know, we also want to know. We join him. For God's sake. Shodamit. You see, you're getting me irritated now. I'm telling you the truth. Because it's like over. We have been with this man for 2 years. We knew in the beginning,
Sholake.
like what you just said.
Mr. Sholake, you're also getting me irritated. Because if you're not going with Baba Mohbad, what is our next line of action? Are we going to just keep mute? Ṣé ká dákẹ́? Ṣé ká kúkú máa wò lẹ́ ń sọ ni? Àbí kí ni next line of action tẹ́ fẹ́ fún wa?
Mr.
Okay,
Sholake wants
thank you. I will tell you now. This is my own thought. Let me tell him. Let me tell her, please, if you don't mind. My own personal opinion, not everybody. In as much that I keep telling Papariano, I don't want to go home empty-handed. For the past 2 or 3 months now, I keep telling him that I come to your platform, I talk when I come from work, just to talk and see your reason, and I'll be arguing it. I don't want to go home empty-handed. This man has to be brought to book. Either by any means, by law. I don't want to take law to my own hands. I have a point. In as much that even the guy says that I don't have a point, it's a gift. I want to test it in court. Now, let me leave that. The other way, which I'm waiting for, is that DNA.
Sorry, and for the
Let
record, I'm already in my house, so, because I told you that the club is very close to my house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we are seeing your face. Don't worry, it's okay. Now, the other way out. Wait for the DNA. Let's see what happens. See, don't look. Don't sell aloba to us. Don't even talk about him. Even mentioning his name is so irritating to me. I can't fathom it. I try to even hold my grudge that mine too so. The last time he came out, say, my God, this man is unrepentant. It's like even the apology says, "Oh God, I don't know." There's no apology for anybody. They say, "Okay, apologize to the ticket thinkers." It's just fake. It's just fake. Everything is fake. If anybody that is apologizing to anybody, he knows what he wants to do. He planning his own thing, looking for. You
Daddy,
see,
daddy,
I mean, I have a
pàpàlẹ̀
different. No,
kí
no.
ni
I mean, I have a
next
different
line of
not to you.
action? Ṣé ká dákẹ́ lẹ̀ sọ ni? Àbí ká má sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Adéfọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́?
No, no.
Àbí you feel like
I'm sorry. We keep talking about it. If we keep talking about it, yeah, definitely. I cannot even do anything. When I'm even working, I'll be on the internet. I'll be watching. What's Papariano talking? Who is this? Even I have to comment. During the day, I do it. You see, it's not going anywhere. If anybody this thing is going up, you can be here for the next 10 years. I don't mind. But if there's any opportunity for me to nail that man, I will do it in a hurry.
Hello,
I'm sorry,
good.
I may disappoint you for that word. I will do it in a hurry.
Hello, good day, all. Mr. Sholake, the
Mm.
next of action should be Baba Mohbad. He has the money to put in for the DNA. He should go and do it. He should do the needful because people contributed money for all those things. DNA, everything. If he does not have the money to do DNA, he should go and sell the property. So that's it. You don't have to press the button. Okay, bye bye.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. More wisdom.
There is money for the DNA, really. There is money for the DNA. 30 million
Then
there.
More wisdom. Thank you very much.
There
I
is 30
think
million
that
there.
advice is absolute, is sacrosanct, and
I don't know.
it is
There is money for
Mariano,
wonderful.
the.
you said that
And
advice is sacrosanct. That means we are still looking up to him at the end of the day to get us the justice, Abi.
no, no. And look at the thing here is this, right? I understand the both argue the both side, right? The side looking for a way forward, and the side that are that are satisfied, that aren't. They are not even looking for any way forward. They don't believe in any way forward. Not that they don't want way forward, but they don't believe in any way forward, right? Everybody would have. It would be the pleasure of everybody if indeed there was something genuine, something fine that can shock them for 2 years. But being in this case for over 2 good years now, and so many way forward has been proposed, has been suggested, right? What has happened to all those way forward? This is not the first time. That's why, like, it becomes annoying if anyone was in this case active, especially 2 years ago, was active and has gone through all the different storms, all the different jeopardy that has happened to this case. I remember when we were here complaining that this just from about is going to die off. DNA autopsy is our last hope. Toxicology is our last hope. Again, some were saying you can't question Baba. You can't question it. We believe in Sanchitu. Whatever he has done, that is final. The man is trying his best. That is what we fed with our money. They insulted us, they bullied us because we suggested way forward. Okay, and now we now see all the road blocked. Right now, then there used to be way forward. We used to bring out demonstration. But right now, as we speak, okay, honestly speaking, there is no evidence at hand. If we see any evidence from anybody, right, we will support the person. Way forward should be about bringing evidence. There is no way forward without no evidence. At what can exist is holding those that were appointed, that money was contributed to sort out those evidence, holding them responsible for not giving us any evidence. But saying that after all our contributions, all our effort, we should now revert into something else, into going to create a different group, and allowing all these people who have wasted our time, who have corrupted this case, goes just like that. One, there's nothing that we want to resort to. Let me start. There being a new evidence comes right now. Believe me, everybody will forget about Bangabad. We forget about anything. We focus on it. But in the absence of nothing, is to hold those who have destroyed this case responsible. That's what people are talking about. Because talking about a new way forward, which clearly there is none, it's an abuse. It's trying to make aloba escape. You see, there's nothing bad with being factual, right? Sometimes let's even put away the causes, put away all the causes. Don't drag anybody, don't cause people, don't disrespect them. Let's just be truthful to ourselves. Do people deserve accountability about this case? Yes, they deserve. And they have not gotten the right accountability. How did we get here? So people are still knocking the door. They are still asking for all these questions. Where was autopsy done? Was there a corruption? Is it something that we can still address? We need to hear from the central team, from Baba Mohbad. And until, we'll just have to be watching until he wakes up from his sleep and understand the damage he has done to this case. He still don't believe that he destroyed this Mohbad.
This lady, can you allow me to address her?
And you still want to address her again?
Yes.
Okay. If she doesn't agree with you, like you will not be pleased. You want to just make sure she agrees with you. All right, go on.
No.
Go on.
She may think she's important. I want to tell her why people are talking about her. I want to tell her she may think she's important.
All right.
She's
All right,
feeling like she's somebody, which she's not. Please let me address her. Can you come on? Okay, you are now on it. I will tell you why people embrace you. If you think what you are saying makes sense to people, now you are deceiving yourself. I will tell you why people embrace you for the first time. You went to a platform, the way you talk, the way Baba Mohbad, for the first time, showing him beside you, more or less that people that I think this person knows this man. Maybe you go what I'm saying. When you show the man that is beside you, you are together. You didn't say you are a spokesman or spokeswoman, but the way if we are together, they say, this lady knows the man. Can we use this lady to talk to this man? That is why they embrace you. Hello? Are you getting me? It's not that you are important in this.
Continue.
Case.
When you are done.
Don't think you are important in this case we are talking about. We love you because the way you spoke, the way Baba Mohbad was with you, people saw, okay, I think he has a connection with that man. Maybe he can talk to the man. But at the end of the day, our expression was dashed. Just like that. In as much that you don't believe that they throw you under the bus, it's one of those things, you are not the spokesman. Yeah. But for the fact that you bring that man to a platform that we never knew you can even do it. He can't do it. For the past 1 year. People were excited. There's a people. I was saying, don't get excited. Don't say the man has changed. People are even ready to contribute that day to bring him on board for your action that day. But I was scared that my people are getting carried away. Hey, you can't do this now. This man is just, I don't know what is happening. Both of you are happy. The other side, they came attacking from you again. Between you try dragging the man. So the only thing I would tell you is this, shodamit. I don't know, maybe you meant well. That one is debatable. I cannot take that from you. I'm not sure. But the only thing I will tell you tonight, don't ever show this over bad again. Joseph Aloba, no matter what happens, you sit down and look. There's no way forward here. In as much as you believe that you have some platform you can go to that is conducive. Another platform is not conducive. This platform, if you cannot abide to our own belief after 2 years, I'm sorry, you have no platform to stay. Go back to your comment section. I will come up and speak every night here. They will allow me to say my mind. You can come to see your mind, but your mind, I'm telling you what I'm saying now, is what we believe here about aloba is a non-grantor.
Can I reply
Non-grantor.
to you, Mr. Sholake? Can I reply to you? You said the only reason you took me serious.
Before you reply, wait.
Papariano,
Wait. You will respond. You will respond. Please wait. Yes. 1 minute silent for Mohbad first, please. All right. Go on, shodamit.
Thank
Unmute.
you. You know, I actually respect what you just did because everything is all about Mohbad, Ilerelua, Aloba. Okay, Mr. Sholake, I don't see. Èmi believe lórí hustle tèmi. I believe in my grind. This data that I'm using, ẹ̀yin lẹ fún mi. But that doesn't mean that I can't tell you what I feel. If you feel like you don't want me to talk, don't give me data. Tí n bá rówó ra data, màá jókòó sílé mi. I'm not a streamer, I'm not a blogger, I'm the artist. Now, let's come to think of it.
Ṣé mo sọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ àbò fún ẹ báyìí? Ṣé mo sọ̀rọ̀ gbọ́dọ̀ àbò fún ẹ báyìí?
Kí lẹ sọ?
I won't give you another data tonight. But don't say.
You don't have to mention that. Just
No.
address the
People
subject.
have been dragging me on that. Oh, they have been dragging me, telling me that the Alumanjiri, I was begging for data.
No.
That is not correct. Okay, go on.
The fact pé mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ lénìí is because mo fira mi sínú ẹdúró náà. Ẹ sọ fún mi pé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí mo ti ṣọ́ọ̀pù mi láti ṣe first album mi ní 2023 mo wá ṣe album yẹn wọ 2024 mo wà recognized by Audiomack and monetized. At the end of the day mo wá bọ́ sí international streaming platform. Ó wá di pé mo wá jáde mo wá break out mo wá fẹ́ máa jẹ owó èèyàn kan wá pa mí síbẹ̀ sí mo máa ṣe náà lélẹ̀ ẹ̀yin people yìí. Is this how you are going to be doing? Èmi dúró lórí pé artist ni mí mo ń ríra mi nínú shoes bọ̀bọ̀ yìí. This thing that happen to Ileroluwa can happen to anybody. Ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sọ́mọ yín lọ́la. I know what I'm saying. Okay, fine. Most in tell the case, but everybody so submission everybody. Mo okay, bola fe ba ọ̀rọ̀ ìjà. Now, eventually, I want to tribute. Justice for Mohbad, justice must be served. All we are saying is that justice must be served. I want to show you Baba Mohbad. One meet one. I was now looking at Nkoto Shele around him. For 2 years, you have been talking, you have been analyzing, I've been listening to everything. One opportunity last week, closer. More Nkoto Shele. And I feel like, no. This is my own voice, this is my own platform. Everyone's offering me pay. Nítorí pé nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ ṣe take me serious ni pé torí pé ẹ rí mi pẹ̀lú Baba Mohbad. I'm happy to tell you, èmi gangan personally, I'm not talking to him because he's obstructing me from speaking my truth. He's telling me that people will drag me. People like you will drag me and that me ò ní enough balls láti face yín. And I'm telling you, I can face anybody. I told you, even critical thinkers, I told them, èmi gangan mo ti pe STP. I understand. I have people also in authority that told me that I should keep quiet. I said, I'm not keeping quiet. Why you keep on the quiet? Èmi náà léèyàn on me ò lẹ́nì kankan. Gbogbo yín wá mọ Mohbad lẹ́nì nítorí pé ó ní talent ni. Mo sì ní àwọn fans tèmi náà lóòótọ́ o. I have people that are more than 2,000 following me on all platforms, listening to my music. Go to Audio Mark, you will see the receipt there. Go to anywhere, you will see the receipt there. Tó ń gbọ́ orin mi lójoojúmọ́ tí kòkó bá ṣe mí àwọn pípọ̀ yìí máa sọ̀rọ̀. Now the fact that I'm talking, you are telling me that my relevance is not. I don't know how to sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín, but Mr. Sholake.
You are getting something wrong.
Let me stay my own mind.
Sholake, let her land.
I saw me relevance in me is only tied to the fact that you saw me, that I said I know Baba Mohbad. Abi, fine. But I'm still going to keep talking. I'm still going to keep asking questions, okay? Now, I said, never believe we Baba also a compromise. Can we justice? Can we come together as a public? Is there anything we can do? Now, you're still telling me that, see, hello, Mr. Fawaz, Abi, what the fuck are you? I know they fear anybody. You know, it's all about going me. Millions of other people will hear my song. I'll be artist. Not be me go hear my song. I'm not promoting my music here. Gospel mo nko mi o ko hip hop. But nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Lérè Olúwa, ó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ sí anybody now. Tó bá do lansing, tí ọkọ bá wò pé mo jẹ́ threat sóhun, tó bá lọ pa mí, ṣé bí ṣe mo máa ṣe náà lélẹ̀. Artist mélòó ló ń dúró ló ń ṣí ojú ẹ̀ báyìí láti dúró fún Mohbad. Gospel or otherwise, èèyàn mélòó ló ń jáde láti sọ pé look, what is really happening? Mo dẹ̀ rí pé Baba Mohbad ó wà incarcerated. Incapacitated because people were controlling him. But they judged and they came for me. And I was like, okay, fine. No wala, come for me. Mr. Sholake, Taba disagree, I disagree. Because me being you can convince me that Joseph Aloba is a thief. Fine. Okay, kini next. Kila feka she by kila mashi. Sheka lo suni, sheka lo dakeni. One fool was talking to me on I should go and sleep. I should go and sleep as out now. What's the case? It's going to go cold. Should it go cold? Should we keep quiet? Without Baba, ṣé kò sí nǹkan tá lè ṣe lẹ́ ń sọ fún mi without him? Ṣé kò sí nǹkan tá lè ṣe?
Maybe allow somebody to.
Okay, that's in my mom. Sholake,
please hold on. You've been engaging her for long. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Let's have a new perspective.
Calm down.
Shodamit.
There's please allow me to say this. That's why I quickly.
Firefox, hold on, please.
Good evening to everyone.
Firefox, wait now.
Quickly allow me to say
me now. Firefox, for God's sake, wait.
Hold on.
Okay.
Shodamit. Yorùbá, ọmọ Yorùbá ni ẹ́. Yorùbá máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan wọ́n ní bí ẹyẹ bá ṣe fò la máa ń sọ òkú ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí àti ìrù ló ti lọ mú. O mú látorí, and that is why it's becoming a problem for you. Reason tí mo sọ pé o mú látìrù tó o mú látorí. You refuse to take the story the way it was going. O béèrè lọ́wọ́ Baba Mohbad tó rán ẹ níṣẹ́. Ipa wo ló kó láti wá justice fọmọ ẹ̀? Ọmọ ẹ̀ kan wà nulẹ̀. Ọmọ ẹ̀ wà nulẹ̀ tó jẹ́ Àdúrà. His son was in the house, Adura. Have you asked him how far? Have you asked him how far he has questioned that his son on how to get justice for his brother? You never asked him. The person you should ask where the next justice for Mohbad will come from should be from the father, not the general public. Are you aware that Baba Mohbad has a son at his disposal? And what is he doing with the son? And he paid, the public paid millions in retainership for that son. And what is he doing with the son? You should be asking him all these questions. Not that he's broke, he need money for DNA. All these things have been paid for in full. Maybe you are not aware that Baba Mohbad did an inconclusive autopsy and toxicology that should have brought evidence to help Mohbad get justice. Till today, you should have asked Baba Mohbad, where did they conduct that test? And where is the result? He never came back to tell the public. All these things you should have asked Baba Mohbad before he asks you to come and face the public. The public are against Baba Mohbad because seemingly it appears he's working against justice for Mohbad. Because all these things were contributed for him, he messed everything up thoroughly. And you are here asking that same public who do not have a single son at their disposal, what is the way forward? When Baba Mohbad is with all the tools he needed, he's been to Brekete, he messed it up. He's been to Oriyomi, he messed it up. You should have asked him properly why all these things didn't work for him. Not the public. The public have tried more than enough to help Mohbad get justice. And it seems Baba Mohbad is using you to overwork the public more. And believe me, you may not even survive it because the public will turn seriously against you if you continue to propagate Baba Mohbad as someone that needs help or that there's another way forward. We've given Baba Mohbad all the necessary ammunitions and tools to be able to get justice for Mohbad. He messed it up and he's still messing it up. Maybe you are not aware also that his major problem right now was because the so-called gullible thinkers gave him a list of people to sue. Baba Mohbad refused to sign it. He also refused to sign for forensic by his own lawyer. His own lawyer came against him. Lawyer Odumosu came against him. That he gave him a list to sign for forensic so that they can subpoena the court and get the necessary documents to get from forensic for Mohbad. He's up to today, he's not doing it. And what is the essence of having a son when all the necessary things are never done? And you are here asking the public what is the way forward when the man who sent you message is sitting on tools to use to get justice for Mohbad. He refused to do it and he's asking for more money.
Are you just coming? Are you just seeing me for the first time? He didn't send me any message. I was
sense
not here
of
to answer any message to him. Please.
You
don't
need to
say that
debunk
again,
it because
okay?
the way your courage shows that you're on a mission. And believe me, the public will not accept the mission you are on.
By your assumptions.
It's all about
Which
cash
mission?
money. It's all about cash money. You should understand that insider. See, let me tell you this. The reason why Baba Mohbad came out, I will say it and I will say it out loud to everyone listening and on the other side as well. And those ones sitting on the fence. Baba Mohbad came back and apologized only because he needed that money that was gone, because he knew there was some money somewhere, sitting somewhere. So why would you fight with money when it's not a stupid man? He told you that it's not a stupid man. He said it. He's coming to collect that money from those guys, and he's only looking for a means how he can actually talk them down, and they will release that money to him. And this is to you, Shodamit. I will tell you this, and I want you to listen carefully. It's not a threat or anything. See, your career is still young. You said you're a gospel artist. You just started. You have not even achieved anything yet. You are still, or is this the beginning of your career? Do not engage in things that are bigger than you. This justice for Mohbad of a thing, I can tell you 100%, it is bigger than what you know.
And that's people the words of Mr. Aloba to me himself.
Hold on, Shodamit.
No, listen to
Do you
me
know
too.
what has happened?
I cannot be listening to you while you can't listen to me. That's the words of Mr. Aloba. That this justice for Mohbad is too much for me to put my mind to.
Calm down.
You're saying the same thing with him now. You're also saying the same thing that Mr. Aloba said. that I should not even put my mouth at all. It's too much for me to undo.
Calm down, sister. My sister, my
I
lovely
don't
sister.
understand.
My lovely sister, calm down. I'm not attacking you. Listen to what I have to say to you. It will be so helpful to you, to your career. That's why I'm saying this. And do you know why? Because I can see, perhaps you came genuinely just because of, maybe you are like you said, because there was something you said. You said that if you are the one in Mohbad's position, God forbid bad thing, it will not happen to you. It won't happen to any of us. That is this how people are actually going to look at you and do nothing about it? Yes, it's so sad thinking about that alone. But let me tell you, the way people have been hurt in this J4M of a thing, do you understand? It's not a small thing. Do you know what it takes to have sleepless nights for more than 2 years? Do you know what it takes to be donating and to be looking for means of solving this kind of a mystery? This because this is a crime. This is a very big crime. But some people are looking at it as like maybe there's the nurse that overdose. No. There are some things that we must ask the questions, and Papa Mohbad is not ready to give us the answers, and he is not even asking the questions as the father of the deceased. Do you expect us to just keep quiet and do nothing? You understand? And the reason why I'm saying this to you, my sister, is because your career, you just started. It is a very new career. That you are just making name for yourself. You are just making paths for yourself. You know that this kind of a thing. So do not allow things like this, because sometimes some things bigger like this can actually ruin one's career, ruin one's life. Because once people talk about, okay, for instance, look at what happened to Naira Marley. The moment people start saying that do not listen to his song anymore, you saw what happened to him. His career crashed at some point in his life. He's a musician as well. These are the things that happen. These are very. Anyway, let me hold it there, because I see you are being emotional now. My sister, I don't.
Let me
just hold it there.
Let me talk to her. Be muted. Let me talk to her. Let us talk. Shodamit, unmute. Can you hear me? Are you singing? She likes to sing worship song. You are muted.
What I'm saying in essence is that
no, I can't stand it. She's laughing. I can't stand it again.
No.
She's laughing. That doesn't make her say.
No, stop. Sholaki, stop.
No. You know, when you talk to people, which means what you are saying doesn't make.
All right. Let us try to understand. Okay, let somebody speak before I speak. Go on, Burlington.
Thank you.
I am the one that dropped her. I dropped her, yeah, because I don't want her to be crying.
Okay.
People recording her.
Shodamit.
Making something.
I want you to take it easy on yourself, Shodamit. People are not coming for you. People don't hate you. I see you the way we were 2 years ago, the way we started this justice. That's the way you are coming in right now. You need to sit back and understand how far we have come. You asked a very vital question, that should something happen to you, is this how everybody is going to watch? Let me also put a question to you. Is this how your family will behave? That's the question. Public has tried. They've contributed money. They've done everything in their means. Do you know how many people were behind Mr. Baba Mohbad? Some of us could not stand where people are talking down on that man before. I used to watch Papariano from afar. But at the end of the day, we have to put emotions aside and see the facts, the truth for itself. Now, I want you to start. Don't hate on anybody. Don't feel bad. Because we were as emotional or even more emotional than you are right now. But we want you to be liberated earlier than we were liberated. If we had listened to people that were trying to, tell us the truth, maybe we wouldn't have been where we were. Because Papariano had been saying this almost from day one. Now look at it. This is a man that people gave so much to. That, okay, go ahead, do what you want to do. People were intending to bring as much lawyers as possible. Ask me what this man kept on saying. He will say, monetize it. Give me the money instead. Ask yourself, does this man truly want justice? English says, the more the merrier. If one son is about to be compromised, another one can say, hell no, we're not doing it this way. But this man refused. He kept saying, monetize it, monetize it. He kept collecting money instead of lawyers. He went to Berekete. Berekete said, don't collect money from anybody. I will do everything. Mr. Jossy came out, collected money from the public. He never went back to Berekete. He never did. He went to QH Radio. What happened there? The moment QH Radio told him the truth, he stopped going there. Any platform that is ready to tell that man the truth, that will be the last day he will venture to that platform. We are not fools. Some more people like us have had sleepless nights for the past 2 years. I have cold as I speak with you. I was woken up 7 a.m. yesterday because of Justice for Mobile. But also I was like, wow, after 2 years, you guys have not stopped. There is no day that I don't listen to issues about this mobile case. Now, I want you to ask Aloba himself, what does he truly want? The day Adura was arrested, based on the message that was sent to Yomi and the 3 seconds, the very day Mr. Aloba went to the station, that was the day that case was quashed. And this is a man that wants justice. This is a man that said he saw red substance in his son's house. Did he report to the police? No. At the initial stage, he did not report. When he later had the backings and the support of the people, did he go back to change his statements? No, he did not. Another thing is this. This is a man that said his son, he was told his son died on Tuesday. He came and told some people in confidence that they called him on a Monday. He went to do an affidavit to say his son died on a Monday. Now ask him, did you go back to the police to report that, sorry, I made a mistake. My son died on the Monday. In fact, they died him on Monday because that was what his affidavit said. Did he go back to that? No. And this is a man that has been playing us. I want you to, don't be emotional. We were like you. So I've been hearing you talk and I'll be like, oh my God, I wish this girl can see. We want you to be liberated faster than we were liberated. This is a man that said he did toxicology and autopsy. Yes, government gave us the whatever fake one or whatever. We were not pleased. People make sure they knew where the government did theirs. They went to verify. Why is Mr. Aloba not releasing the address of where he did his own? If he is truly, if he's truly not compromised, why is he not releasing it to the people that gave him money to do it? Why has he refused to give us that? If truly he wants justice, people wants to verify. Did they do the right thing for you? Did you get the right result? This man refused. And you're asking us, is this how we are going to be watching? Is Aloba not watching? Is he not folding his hands? 2 years ago, Supreme wrote a petition. Can we sue Wumi for even accusing you for killing your son? What did Jossy say? He said no. He would not sign it. They came again, they wrote list of people in that house to be investigated. He still said no, he's not going to sign it. 2 years after, they've written another one now. And he still hasn't signed. Shodamit, please. You're close to him. Ask him all these questions. What exactly does he want? And let me put another question to you. If you were the public and you've spent this much, will you still be willing to give money like that? To spend money unnecessarily? To put money in a fruitless endeavor? Will you? And another question I will ask you. You are asking the public. Okay, let me even put it to you. Some of us intend to sue Jossy and the people in the house. How much are you willing to drop? Because we're not going to do anything free of charge. There's no free service anywhere. How much are you willing to part with? Because some of us have parted with a lot of money. If you can answer all these questions, we will be glad. We don't hate you. We don't mean to make you feel bad. We just want you to understand a lot of things, where we are coming from. This is a journey of 2 years. Yours is just 2 months.
Papariano.
You cannot have as much experience as we have had.
Sorry.
And this is a man, don't forget.
Sorry to interject. Papariano, can you please bring Yetunde? Can you please bring Yetunde up? Let her take my space. She says she has something to say.
This is a man that came, sang
Let
to
us be
all his
dispassionate.
supporters.
Let us be dispassionate about this, okay? Let's just speak to the facts, just what is actually correct.
That's
No,
it.
no
So
emotion,
please,
please.
Shodamit, relax. Don't put emotion in this. Relax and watch the game.
You
Thank
guys
you.
should be soft on her. You guys are going too hard on her.
Papa, am I being hard?
Okay. But
Good evening,
no, you're not
everybody.
hard.
Good
I think
morning.
Sholake is
Please.
the one that,
Me, I don't want to be
Sholake,
hard on her.
yeah, Sholake speak out of, the emotions, the pain, and I understand where all that is coming from. I don't know. Does
You don't
anybody want
have
to
to.
say
You have
anything?
to let her understand.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you. Let
okay.
somebody else.
Volunteer. Does anybody want to say something
Please,
before I do?
I'm sorry, please, Papariano, good evening.
I have a question.
Okay.
No, I don't want you to talk to Shodam right now. So your question, I don't know. It's not going to go to her. It
Papariano,
will be better if you give submission.
I'm literally, because when I saw her crying, you only cry for
No.
No, Kekram, please give me 5 seconds with her, please. And I'm talking to her
I
like,
don't want you to engage her. Don't engage her.
I'm not
You can
engaging
give
her.
your
I'm
submission.
throwing, I'm not going to engage, I swear. I'm not going to engage her. I'm just throwing everything to the ground. So you said we should not mention her name or we should not talk to her directly.
No, just say whatever you want to say first. If you don't want to make submission, because she has to, also respond to some certain things. She understand. It should not just be us talking to be like, we are putting her, we are gagging her, whatever. I don't want it to seem like an attack. I want it to be expressive, to be dispassionate.
I'm
I want
just
people to
curious
express
about her
themselves.
because as a lady, I don't know if she's married or not. You understand? And as a lady that is not married, you understand?
She's a mother of three. She's a mother of three.
Okay, I don't know if she's married or not. You can be a mother of 3 and not married. You understand? For you to be passionate about, how a case is being handled. You understand? For people that have been much longer in the case than you, that know the in and out of the case, and that know the in and out of the man you're claiming to support. You understand? For you to be passionate, I just want to know a little bit of how the man was able to get to you to this extent. I'm not. Wait. For you to be how the man.
Wait. You are going in a direction that I don't think it's gonna lead us anywhere. And what I'm saying so is this: people have
Papariano,
different reasons why.
let me answer
Just
her question. Let me answer
no,
her
no, no,
question.
no. I
You
don't
don't
want
have
you
to
to.
answer me. You don't have
I
to
don't want
answer
you to
me.
be. I don't like that mood, please. I don't like the mood that you are in. I won't let you speak on that mood,
Because for
please.
someone to be able to
Yetunde, please wait. Okay, let me say some things that I understand from her own position, right? Um, she may not necessarily be like emotional because she's been sent. She may not necessarily be sent. She may be trying to do her own best, right? But in a way that does not seems appealing to the direction of some certain majority of people. She understand. And she not finding time to understand why they are, coming strong at her. I think it's gonna affect her. Okay. She has to rethink, see why people are coming strong against her. And people, I think you can see when you engage her, you can see obviously that she's a little bit like lacking some information, especially how people feel and what they've gone through, right? So I can understand it from your own side. But the thing is this, if I set up this platform right now and I put in a subject at the top there that let's discuss way forward. You understand? If I set up a platform, right? One, in the actual sense, somebody may want to be angry with me. What do we forward again, whatever. I may set up that as something that will keep the case going on for engagement purposes. It does not necessarily mean that is what I believe in. But maybe I want to keep the case going, keep the discussion going. Point number one. Okay. Or I want to see what is left undone. It can go whichever way. Right. And when people come to the panel, they will speak from their areas of understanding, or how they will speak to the way they can contribute to what the host is talking about. There will be conflict of interest. with some certain subjects. People will think otherwise based on what they know and their experience. Here you get. She may actually be doing what she believes is best, right? But I think there should be a place to explain to her. Maybe you guys have made this explanation to her, but she didn't get it, right? And in the actual sense, people will vent, right? People will respond when people try to explain to you something. Because one thing people must understand is this, right? This case is addictive. It's addictive, right? Some people, they're even trying to get away, but they can't get away, right? And so they're already being hurt. Please, where's this news coming from? They're already being hurt, and they are just venting at anything. They are venting. They are trying to crush. Just vent at anything. So this is an advice for a shodamit, right? Actually, you may not necessarily be sent by Bamubad, because one, you are being almost dragged now on all sides, on this side, on that side. And I understand this sometimes, not because you agree with everything Bamubad is doing, but you don't just want to be in that position where you'll be spewing hate towards the man. One, you didn't contribute your money. One, you didn't go through all these 2 years with us. You don't have a reason to do what a lot of us will do. You understand? But when people who have been through all the different way forwards, when you are engaging them, it all depends on who you are talking to. Like if you're talking to someone like me, once I understand the point where you are coming from, now I will take you to some certain discussion, which I'll be asking you honest question. Like I asked you initially, I said, Shodamite, I said, from where we are in this case, can you recommend your family to come join us in this case to fight for justice for Mohbad? You said no. Right? And we agreed that it doesn't worth it. She understand, because of the whole shenanigans going on. Not that if it was something else, you will not recommend it. But it doesn't worth recommending, right? Considering everything that is going on. So you're trying to defend such arguments that, oh, there's a way forward. Or in fact, let's say, for example, like your best argument, which I heard, you said that now nobody is doing nothing practically. In the actual sense, yes, right? Is aloba also doing something? Somehow, it seems aloba is doing something, right? And if people don't want to follow him, then what are they looking for? Then what else are they waiting for? They don't want to follow him, and they don't want to organize themselves and do something else, right? So in the actual sense, you feel like, then what do they want? Which makes sense, right? But now on their own ground too, they kind of make sense, because one, they are trying to just take themselves away from this case or hold aloba responsible, like vent back and hold him responsible for all the damages he has caused. Some people became unforgiving, right? And to someone like you who are very close to him, I understand he has not hurt you, okay? It is one, you may be careful how you engage these people who are already being pained and damaged, because their money is on the line, they are sleepless, their time, everything is on the line. With you didn't go to some of these things, right? And you, I don't think you have joined any team before, right? As a way forward, one, and then something happened, scam, it failed. Second way forward, for the span of 2 years, many way forward has scam. It's not the first time. All those way forward failed. Some scam, some deceiving people, some didn't go through. People have gone through all of these things. And moreover, there's even no evidence to pursue any way forward. We pursue way forward based on new evidence. Anything we're talking about before right now is something that we already talked about before, right? So we are almost looking at, okay, since aloba is against everybody, right? Even those who try to do different things on their own, they were being condemned, they were being pushed, all because of people clamoring for aloba. So this clamoring for aloba is the only one looking for justice, and that justice that is looking for is not getting it, and is doing it the wrong way. So people feel like it is so bad for anyone to even come and sell aloba to us that is looking for justice, right? Because there are so many things they can hold up against him that they don't see him doing. So his rhetorics for saying out of the family is the only one looking for justice, it can't be justified. Just because you're on the DNA case does not mean you're looking for justice. You're on the DNA case that you're not monitoring. At the end of the day, it comes out positive. You are on the case of toxicology and autopsy. You are on it. You didn't monitor it. At the end of the day, it comes out negative. So you understand? People feel like it's a waste of time. It's not a good place to invest. So you get. So if you must do that, if you must convince this set of people, right? I think you have to be considerate. So you get. You have to be considerate, and because you were not really part of all that they went through, it will be better if you just watch sometimes. You understand? What? Because the only person who can come and talk about a new way forward, whatever, is somebody who has a new evidence, something new from whatever anybody has done before. But if it's going through because if the question right now, anybody who said they want way forward, right? The question should be put back to them. What is the way forward? I swear they can't answer it. They can't answer it. They will just take us back to where we are coming from. You understand? And it becomes irritating. It will look like, in fact, you may not even mean bad, right? And you may be doing that, okay, you may be doing out of the fact that, okay, the host is talking about way forward. Let me just give my point. Let me defend this one. Sometimes, like, that's why the statement inside I used is kind of a little bit harsh, that she's been sent by aloba, right? You insisting all the time will make anybody feel like, okay, you are being sent by aloba. I think the right platform for you to insist. In fact, even those by aloba platform, those who are pushing bad narrative, I don't think they will. They know at this point that a lot is wrong. They are just shy. Instead of them holding Bamubad responsible, they are all holding Sanshitu. This is they once protected Sanshitu from anybody dragging him. They prayed for him. They did everything. They go to his party. Come on, you can see it on Rich Grace page. Sure, you understand. So it's something is addictive. A smoker is trying to leave smoke because it's addictive, right? And somebody keeps smoking where they are, and they don't want to see smoke. They may use vaccination. Break your head. I don't know that you get my point. A shodamit. Can you hear me? Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear everything you're saying.
No. I don't want you to speak in this mode, okay? I don't want you to be dragged and humiliated. Please, I will not let you speak in this mode. All right. You have to resolve that. I'm going to drop it, okay? You have to take care of yourself. And this is part of what I'm saying. The composure. You have to be composed. People are at their emotion. Do you understand? They're going to answer you in the way that they like venting. They will see you like a messenger, and they will send you back to wherever you're coming from with a message that is strong and direct. Sure, you get.
Our presence here, she has to have a strong mind, because the people will believe that anything that
Yetunde, please wait. I've got you, it's okay. I don't want to go forward to your direction. The direction you are pressing is kind of, you're punching. We're not fighting, okay? Who else wants to give an opinion?
Baba like someone that is very about
Yetunde, we got you.
No, wait, Papariano. Even if she might not be Baba's lover, but that is how she looks. You need to tell her that she needs to take
Yetunde, please, you have to understand that she cannot be in Nigeria again, be going to Baba Mohbad, right? And also be coming out and bashing the man, exposing the man. She will, it will quickly cause fight between she and Baba. Point number one, right? And we don't know what she's investigating.
I know you to be a truthful person. I know you to be a truthful person. If you are to meet shodamit the first time, let's say like she did not come to your platform, you are outside on the FIP, watching her from the outside. You understand? And you watch how she's talking about Baba passionately, crying, defending him. What are you going to think?
I don't think so. She has been here before. I think she went to another platform.
I know you to be a truthful person. You are watching her for the first time
Yetunde,
outside of
don't
the
man.
NYP.
Yetunde,
I'm
don't
not
manipulate me,
bashing her. I'm
please.
talking to her. That is why
Yetunde, relax.
wait, Papariano.
Yetunde.
That is why I came to the platform as a babe.
I think you are half Wumi fan. You are half Wumi fan, right?
I know, I'm Team Curiosity. Oh. I'm Team Curiosity. Leave me alone. Oh.
Relax.
Give me.
Relax. Leave that thing. I know you.
Wait. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Papariano. That is why I came to the platform.
It's okay. No. Stop it. No. Don't continue, please. Don't go there. I know you. I know where you're coming from. Let someone else speak, please. You guys shouldn't take this opportunity to start. We already know we know what you guys want. You guys want some certain drama. I'm not gonna do that. Please don't come up again. Don't send
my
a question.
question is
Someone else.
now. My question is still a question is to you, and by extension, to every other person. And I'm still on this. My question goes like this. Now that things are like this, if Baba Mohbad should come out, with a proper apology and accountability. When I mean proper apology, maybe he goes to the newspaper, he gives an apology, and he said he's ready, and one of his he just come out, give accountability of everything, that he has done and all of those things, the money and stuff like that. Do you think the public will still show support for him?
Not someone like me. No. He has to now he has to go through what a lot of people went through. He has to, what has happened. His action has destroyed a lot of things. Right? He has to apologize for all of those things and understand that he messed up. So once he gets that, I think some will choose to forgive him and then leave away, get lost, get away, whatever. Because someone like me now, I believe Mohbad has destroyed just Mohbad. Anybody can try their best, whatever. I don't have issues with that. The most important thing, the whole public contributed to you. I take that autopsy and toxicology like a gold, and they played us hands down. They had no feelings, Baba and you, all of them. They don't have human feelings with how they went about it. All right? And they were acting like Mohbad case, everybody belongs, everyone is working for them. They took the case like a company. Right? So there's always a time to celebrate people, and there's always a time, to react back to people. I think they've given him some celebrations, whatever. A time of people facing him, especially if DNA comes positive. Don't forget that before this toxicology and autopsy comes inconclusive, some of us were crying here. Baba, please monitor this thing. Now public money will do this thing. Baba, take this case serious. Everybody that wanted to help, they chase them, they give them bad name. That is the worst. They give people bad name. They abuse people in a certain way that some of them cannot recover from those costs any longer. All because of the silenceness of this man and his evil act, his evil work and doing. Right? He was enjoying all the destruction coming from left and right. Baba will go to studio and be singing against people. So, these people, whether or not, they will vent back. It may not be now, right? But I'm about, I challenge you man to man. The same thing you did on autopsy. Where it came, the result came out anyhow. You still open your mouth, said you are pleased with some shit to everything. Don't focus on this DNA result. Make it go come out anyhow. Then you go understand that the teeth where doctor they follow in Peking play 90 the biter. We went through a lot. His I don't care. The man you see, I don't know who's advising, but he have a wrong advice, a wrong advisor. Sure you get. So even if they are advising him, for him as a see, I don't look at this man as some of us didn't even go to school. So the excuse yes shouldn't be because Baba did not go to school. Some of us did not go to school. The father is a pastor. Forget about carpenter. He's a pastor and he's over 50 years. He must have learned and have some certain discipline in his 50 years or 55 years of life. There's no excuse for him. As a pastor, we hold him responsible. So all the acting as if because he didn't go to school, so he doesn't know what's up. He knows what's up. For him to go and bring him Muyiwa, there was a plan, and the plan was that whoever brings the lawyer makes the money. Even Muyiwa said so, that he knows the game public are playing. They are trying to get lawyers and they make money. That we will never accept that. We, the family, will be the one to get the lawyer and all the money will come to us. That, for them, is like a company. Even if any member of the public was supposed to get lawyer, at least they will do the right thing. But this one, you even got yourself there by power by force, bro. And you are messing up with people's minds.
Papariano. Yeah, Papariano. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Earlier in the day, obviously, I've had a conversation with Shodamit, and
Yeah, I think I understand you very well. Thank you for sharing.
listening to it again now, I would want to ask you this question: what is the difference between Shodamit, Isaac, and Gorexi? When you look at the role they all play, it's kind of similar. Now, what does Gorexi and Ishak, what do they do? They try to.
Are you asking or you are explaining?
Yeah, I will let me just explain. And if you have a contrary opinion, then you come in. Now, what do? They go to platform and they suppress or they try to change the way they're thinking, in the sense that when you want to go left on Baba, they quickly sell Baba to you again. This, that. And Shodamite is doing almost the same thing. I haven't even heard her condemn anything or see anything negative that Baba had done. I was expecting a reaction from her when Baba came out the other day, when Baba tried to say some things. I mean, like, I'm not even expecting her to rush out again to start talking about Baba. She's not even taking time to digest everything Baba had said. It's like she's on a mission, and I still don't get it. Now, with everything said here, I saw her crying, and I'm asking myself again, why is she crying? Like, why is this Baba thing so, like, you're taking it too serious? This is somebody you said you met a month ago. If you're saying it's because of Mobad, I don't think you should be crying, because everything everyone is saying is that Baba is not championing this justice the way we expect him to do it. You show that everything you've been saying has been DNA. Is it the money to do DNA that you're after? If that is the case, the critical thinkers, they have come up with a way. They've even said they're going to do the DNA. I think these are the people you should be working in line with, because they are working in the same direction as you. But you're talking about the DNA, but instead, it's like you have a fight against the critical thinker, which I don't get. Is it that they told you to come to this side, come and put them together, go into them, make them? It's like wanting two things at the same time. That is how I see it. And you're not
You see,
getting what people are saying.
Dagmolu, first of all, I'm not going to blame her, because at the end of the day, she didn't open a live stream and start campaigning or call people to come. It is always in the interest of the host, most times. She understand. Like, yes, there are some hosts. If a host want to have engagement, right? There are sometimes I even do it. There are sometimes I'll feel like, okay, let me just have an engagement. That is, let me just take a topic that will be controversial, just to have people opinion, and which can bring something I can learn from, which I will sit down, have them go back and forth and learn, from it. Sometimes for educational purpose, why you want to arise a matter, a case for people to learn from sometimes. Why sometimes that is your belief, as a host. Like, for example, like me right now, when I engage those who are team women, right? When we speak, when it gets to some point, you will clearly see the difference as a host. I will put it, this is what we believe. Sure, you get. I will play with them, talk around, whatever. But when it gets to some point, I will bring them back to my position, to what will represent my platform. Because if me already have a certain mindset at a particular subject, I will favor the side that I think that is pushing to that direction. I would just want to support that side so that we can win together, we can convince the public. I will be the engineer. So you understand? It's just like how I'm now right now. The reason why me and you, a lot of you guys, we flew is because we came far away. were embedded. But you cannot compare the way this platform will handle such subject with the way another platform will handle it. Sure, you understand in the first place?
Yeah, I do.
Are you following?
I don't.
You have to open your
Understand.
mind and see.
Wait,
Love
Papa,
does
You
see
don't
trends.
understand, please.
Papa,
You
no,
don't
wait.
understand.
Let me answer a question you mentioned. You said something here. You said she has to find she didn't open her live stream. Now, how do people start to run live stream? They come to people's platform, sell things, look at people that align with their reason. Once they gather, let's take Karima for an example. She went from platform to platform. She built her soldiers, and eventually she went to open her live stream, and she started having a lot of people which she was able to brainwash, and they follow suit. Now she's coming with,
She
wait, Papa.
built a platform where they allowed her because of the purpose of those people.
Okay, now wait. Now
When
this is
Karimo came, did
somebody.
you hear what she said? She doesn't want to speak to Papariano, to speak on
Wait,
Papariano
Paparano,
platform.
wait. I've heard that say there are two platforms that she went to, which is your platform and supervised platform. These are platforms that your platform in
Which
particular,
person?
that platform. Shodamit. She said she picked two platforms, which is your platform and supervised platform. So she took her time to study, and she saw that okay, these are the platforms that are not aligning with this is the platform I'm going to penetrate. This is how I see it. And now hold on. Either if we were not quick, or if Baba had not come out the other day to condemn or to throw under the bus, trust me, if she had gone for the next 3 weeks, she would have gathered a lot of people and she would start hosting. And there were going to be people that would have followed suit, and it would not be another camp again. But because Baba came out that, see, I wouldn't lie to you, Papa. No, when I listened to her the first 2 days, I fell for, like, I was in line with her until when Baba came out. And that was what opened my eyes, like, hold on a minute. These people are actually playing game. Lord, the camp will want to be by Kawa, be by Mu. Baba is still holding on to that side, onto the Mu. Now we need somebody on this side to help us with our agenda. This is the game I see. This is my opinion. And the fact that she's not even ready to even listen to what everyone is saying, like everything you say, oh come on, no, it's your own Judanu.
Dagmolu,
Yeah,
if she
yes,
comes
Papa, no.
right now, let's say such subject is brought. Let's say I say, look at something right now. Let me put a subject. Way forward in J for him.
Can I just add to what Jagmori is saying, if you don't mind?
Yes.
You see, Brian, in as much as Libra, you want to allow everybody to talk, which is very good.
I am not liberal. Please retreat that word back. I have a stand. Please.
Thank you. But the way you behave now is like you want people to talk, to express their mind.
I don't.
That's
Even
much.
that one is wrong. I guide people to speak to the right path, to the
Yeah,
direction that is correct.
but
If when they start going, when they
when
start going
somebody
out of,
is coming to your platform,
when they start going out of that direction, you see me come actively. I
yes.
gauge them to know why they are
Now,
going that way.
good. This lady, in as much, also I welcome her. I have this soft spot for her. But when people keep telling you what you are saying is wrong, we've been here for long. We know what is happening, and you are not ready to change. You keep hammering on the same thing. Bring her up now.
Solakin, you are getting where's Jagomolu? Jagomolu is then. You see, there's one thing you have to understand, right? One, like I said, one, okay. There are some people behind the scene pushing this narrative of way forward. You guys may not see them, right? They are pushing the narrative and they know where to go. You understand? It is no longer just a subject, it's a narrative. Let us buy people. Sure, you get. And as I said all the time, when such conversation comes, how to know? Look at people who are quickly to subscribe to that. Then you can capture where they are coming from. Do you understand? Look at those who are subscribing to such. And then you can have your answer. that maybe they've been waiting for opportunity like that for a very long time, and it eventually came. And now they want to quickly come and take advantage of it. There are situations like that.
Now, can you
what I will say, I will not say that Baba sent her, okay, or that she agrees with Baba Mohbad to come cause confusion among us. I will either say, one, there's possibility that she subscribes to Rich Grace, and Rich Grace is fighting against critical thinker, right? And she too just have to be against them, because eventually, whether we like it or not, plus Rich Grace, plus all this critical thinker, most of them, they are not helping that man. Rich Grace was here when the autopsy and all of these things happened. She was even, insulting people and dragging people. Even the fact that she's a Christian, she made so many accusations against other people. That's Rich Grace. Her fellow, that other lady called Adenike, she suffered in the hand of Rich Grace. At what point did Rich Grace change now? Even me myself, she has dragged me, put my picture on several times. That is this Rich Grace. Said many nasty things about me. Some of those things I just let it slide, right? But right now, you can see conflict of interest that is happening, arising between them, right? So, and when this conflict comes, they now need to go and match with a more bigger platform to be able to have their fight, or to win some people to their side. It's kind of like, let's try to convince some people, find a new set of people to work with. Don't get it twisted. Rich Grace on her own to maybe looking for a new set of people to work with and get rid of critical thinker. Sure you get. So they all have to just send somebody that, okay, just even go and try. If we can even say few or whatever that are ready, we'll just start a new movement and we'll kick out all these stupid critical thinkers. Sure you get. So they may be doing that. But when you say it's being sent by Baba, it is just personal interests, right? So, and another thing, where me I focus mostly on is on the host. As a host, you're supposed to have a stand. Every host have a stand. Just for example now, imagine you go to Wumi platform where they are majority, right? There are some discussion you cannot tend that day that will not go through. They have a stand, they know what they want. If you go to Baba Mohbad platform, right, there are some things you can't say. Because the host have a stand, he knows what he wants, right? And if you go to a platform in which the host decide to even let such conversation even go beyond 1 hour or even go beyond 30 minutes and even continue, and then probably it's part of the narrative. So you understand? So you also have to see it from that area, and it's not a bad thing that somebody wants a way forward. You understand? But the question everyone will ask, are you just coming? Are you just waking up? Where were you all this while? Because we only expect somebody who just joined Just Mohbad to be asking those silly questions. Fine, you can have it as an engagement, talk about people, talk about, fine, yeah. But where it becomes a serious narrative, like, are you playing, are you messing people's brain or what? Right? Even when I put such subject alone, way forward in different. Some people, if somebody's by my side, if you throw me better slap, it decrease. If you give me backhand out of anger for the subject alone. Do you understand? But for discussional purposes, for educational, for engagement purposes, right? To have people battle, whatever, you can discuss anything as a subject. So you get, and that is why I always, when I speak to them or her, you see that there's a different way I speak to them to try to bring them into the light of what has happened. The way I engage most of them, I bring Team Wumi here. They come here, they talk to me. Look at how I speak to them. I engage them, but at the end of the day, you will see where I stand. And I stand very well there, because that is my integrity. I don't play with that. I don't play with where I stand. I can tick their brain. When people of Baba Mohbad comes to me, I also know how to discuss with them. It's just like one now, like in the case of shodamit, one, they're already dragging her, and she doesn't want to prove them right. they have labeled her an enemy of Baba Mohbad. And she may be recording in that man's studio or have a project that they are ongoing. Okay, that they have ongoing. And she would not want that relationship to spoil. But an advice for her is not to choke her mouth or get into a very rough place like this. It's not good for a random person. It involves experience. To talk about what we are discussing here, it involves you to be part of it, to have gone through it, for you to have a strong say. But you enforcing it, finding a way, pushing it, people will answer you in a way that you may not like it. So you get. That's what I advise her. That I understand you don't want to drag Baba Mohbad. Even me, I will not advise you, hey, because if she start dragging Baba Mohbad right now, or she start arguing with you, you just need an evidence where she's doing so. And she too now, okay? Not that she doesn't understand what you guys are saying. She understand. She have to keep things balanced. So anybody who can read through the lines, you understand that. I don't know. For me, it depends on the platform. If a platform allows that,
she can recuse herself.
Yeah, a platform can shut you down. That hey, don't go that way. We don't believe in that here. Drop down. Come back tomorrow. Okay. So it depends. It depends on what the person that holds the platform wants. If in the case maybe.
Okay, are you trying to give her that soft landing here? That's the question here now. Because at the end of the day, we try to talk to her.
The mood, I don't want that exchange now, please. You're gonna speak later. Maybe tomorrow. I don't want you to exchange with nobody.
Your network, Papariano, your network.
Until everywhere is calm, yes. I don't want that to exchange with nobody now. Is it better? Is it better now? Is it better now? Hello?
Your network is good now. I don't know where Jagolomodu they see network will get problem. Your network they good.
Jagolomodu, maybe now your own no good though. People can hear me. Could it be because your name starts with J? Maybe should we change it to Osaya? Maybe you remove that J there or A there because I don't know why you cannot.
Can I play a show for you of April 2024? Please. Where something started to go wrong. And in this period, I remember it was the time I was about to take an exit from.
Which month is that? April, right?
Hold on, let me verify.
April last year. Is it last year?
Let me verify the date. 1 second.
That's last year or this year?
Last year. Yeah, last year.
Oh yeah, go on. That's 1.5 years ago.
2024. Wow. And this is one reason why it was 21st of August 2024. So just a year ago, right?
More than 1 year ago.
Yeah,
1 year, 2 months.
Number one, I will come in from this angle, right? People need to understand certain things and read between the lines. Not every time we just go with our own way of thinking or our faculty of thinking by just thinking, okay, Nkotimo, this is what I'm thinking and that's how it is. No, we should be able to apply emotional intelligence, especially in this justice for Mohbad. It's very important. As for me, with this lady, even though they've accused that I'm the one that brought the lady to justice for Mohbad and all that bullshit, right? The first day she came out to speak, Papariano said something like 2 weeks ago, and he said that if you ever get closer to Baba Mohbad, you will feel that empathy for him, no matter who you are. Just having a conversation with him, I swear to God, you would feel that no matter how, you can't escape it. And before you know, you will be off your guard. I'm a living example of that. That is that part. And this lady mentioned something that if you're around this man, he talks a lot. He will tell you stuff. It will make you know, things you want to hear. And that's why I believe he's a smart man. Very clever man. So I will not blame this lady from one angle, right? But like I said to her the other day, if you are in this justice coming out to pretend or play any game, God will expose you. It won't be long. That is fact. But But if you are here, if you are doing it with your, because I can see that you are an emotional person and you are a gospel singer as well, right? So obviously, you have a very soft part. So could it be that is what is working? I don't know. But that is what I believe is the case. And that is that about that, right? Next angle I want to come in between that. You mentioned something tonight, Papariano. And I've had this recording for a while. When I was going through my archive, I thought, okay, you know what? I'm going to play it one day. And these are the reasons why I strongly believe that things you say on your platform sometimes, you know what you are saying. Maybe not by evidence, but the way you think about, you talk about stuff, and me that I know I have something that I can back that thing up, and I just feel like, oh wow, this is collaborating, like this is good, which is why I want to play this. Yeah, the time the public started getting divided, we were calling Baba Muiwa, look, we need to address the public, we need to calm the situation down here and there. And we have likes of York Daddy, Gracie, and BioBillion going against having peace, that there's no need for peace, there's no need, Baba should go and abuse people, this and that. And this is what actually turned the whole public upside down. And this is what referred me to this live stream. Like I said, it was dated 21st 08 2024. And I'm going to play it now. And they'll be saying, what are we? I mean, the fact that you even have this you want to rest there, believe me, don't expect anything good. In fact, they even expect that this man may go to jail. Just be watching. Last time we see what this guy was saying, York was saying that, like, Baba should be speaking. Baba should be doing fracas, dragging people. That people are dragging the man. The man just lost his son. Let him to drag back so that others will feel it. If the man drag back, if the son now, you go court, you will go lost. All this your mouth that you do, you go vamos. And you imagine, me and your gay history, he made Latin block me, Oloriabi blocked me. And you know what, yesterday, Oloriabi dropped him. I even cursed him as well. So me and your gay history, I not being made, so I know they even follow your talk. So make you go sit down. Now idiots. That's how they. I mean, they are kids. When you say me saying kids, they are kids. The thing is not about age. They are just. I mean, they are hilarious. You can look at their technique and laugh. The only kid now, kid around, and they look. They're used to be unserious. So being unserious makes you a kid. So that's just what they are. I mean, I see them as kids. Anybody who's unserious, just like a kid. So, I'm going to put my bet on Prime's lawyer now. He was the one that actually argued for me to come back to the inquest, which is good. And as for Karimo, let me just put it on record. People I think 190 people are listening now. As for Karimo, Prime Boy. And now, see, let us make this thing like this before you go, right? Okay. I'm about for you to know that they don't know what they want and they don't know how to do it. Okay. And then again, maybe this is even the first inquest of why she tried. I don't even know. Right. What I don't want to pick the other things there, but what I want to pick there is that, like 2 weeks ago, Vengers was doing live show and he was saying that Baba is going to jail. And already you've said this in August 2024 that what they are doing, they are going to petition Baba. Was Baba not petition? This was after this submission. Why was Baba petition? Baba was petitioned because of Sam Sodun, right? That's saying that it's Baba that is sending those people to go, and you understand all these things. So all those things was said then, and in 2025 is manifesting. So it's crazy, right? And this is why I kept this record, to know that Baba came out to say, "You want a man pariwo yẹn, you want a man pariwo yẹn, ó dùn, that he will not keep justice alive."
Yeah.
And I remember having a conversation with Muiwa that you need to, all these blogger abusing people, you need to stop them. So they don't even have power to do that. And there was a day after a meeting with Baba Mohbad and the legal team that day, Baba came on a live show and said that, please, you moderator me, I want you to bring out new people that I have not spoken to before. I don't want fights. I want you to get to calm down and this and that, right? Baba said that. And the first person that went up to that panel was vengeance, calling out Arifa that Baba, Arifa said that he made a transfer for you or that one money did that. And from that moment, they hijacked that show and they were accusing and cursing again. Just after when that man addressed the whole viewers that he does not want people to fight just for one day. I mean, for 5 minutes after Baba said that, it was twisted again and they started cursing and all of those things again. Now, look at these people now. How did they start this justice for Mohbad? Where did they come from? Vengeance. Open your camera. Who are you working for? Who are you? You are quick to call people anti-justice, and you are the one that is promoting all these Olule Nation. This one must go, that one must go, this and that, right? Now, look at what is playing out now. 3 days ago, they called Baba at around 1 a.m. in the morning. And Baba said, Honey, ṣé mo girl kan tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ káàkiri nsìn, ṣódà kinní kan, Baba ṣé mo girl yẹn, kinní kan. Baba Mohbad said, ṣé gbogbo nǹkan lè máa fi ṣe fracas ni? And Papariano, in all fairness, that gave it up that Baba knows this girl within that 2 months.
Do you have the recording? Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it.
Can you play it, please? I've not heard it.
Papariano. Okay, hold on.
I've not heard it. People have been talking about it. I think I'm behind. I don't come live all the time. Very busy project.
You know, and you can see
by the police. So please tell us that Papariano, I've been asking you to tell us, please.
You can see how they gagged this man on that call, and they even twisted this lady's shodamit words. They twisted her word just to go against what Baba wants, and that is why next day Baba came out to do that show, and that show was a stake show, just because they do not want to be embarrassed the way Baba has, came out for them on Super Vibes, and it was
Can you try to play it, the audio?
1 second.
Please. Sholake, go on before he comes back.
Thank you, Papariano. Thank you very much. Shodamit.
Please don't address her. Don't talk to her now. You can say what you want to say. Don't ask any question.
You see, all of this. Okay, and I think she has to answer me this personally.
No. She's not going to talk to you.
No, I want her to talk.
No, don't
After
go.
hearing all this, can you just address us?
No. It's not a crucifixion, please.
I'm not crucifying here now. From what you guys have said.
No, Emma Shebe, please.
No. What I'm trying to say is this. I want to jiggle her mind.
Drop me padà ẹ fi síbẹ̀. Ẹ ti ń suffocating jù ẹ fi lẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ̀yin lọ́mọ ẹ̀kú ni ẹ ń cry more than the belief ni?
No, because we were way surely pick Gona and Gotan so lataro. Beauty address wa pé okay o.
Fi yẹn sílẹ̀. Tó bá ń listen sí wa, tó bá ń point to it, because me myself I've tried to, like what I do, I've learned something like what I do. When people are dragging people, condemn people, right? I always try to want to, just like how the court will say, a judge will believe that a suspect is innocent, but keep looking for a very convincing and cogent reason in order to say yes or truly they are not wrong, those accusing her. So what I do, I take her argument, I see what she has said, and I look at the accusations that are coming, and when I look at it, right, they are fair. Okay, people's accusation, like what they are saying, is fair. But I don't think it should be attacking. It should be more.
No, I'm not attacking her. I just want her to respond to what you have been saying.
No, please wait. Don't go there. That was it. When you are what you did, you don't see it, right? Even if it was to me, I will react back in a way that you will not like. Sure, you get. I know you said what you had to say, but you didn't put it in a way that I think that is more gentleman. It went like an attack. It went like an attack, and that's why she responded the way she responded. What I think here is this, right? We are not kids here, we're not babies here. There's nobody that want to come and turn our brain. I can't talk about other platforms. Look at the kind of caliber people you see on this platform. Do they look like people who don't have mind on their own? Just look at every individual. Do they look like somebody? Don't make here like all those children platform place. Even me sometimes I have to fight hard to convince some of you.
Of
Right? We have
course,
to
yes.
fight hard. So when we are here, like everybody brings what is reasonable. So it's not the place anybody can come and manipulate us. So when everyone is here, and I thank God that a lot of us will come from different professional backgrounds, and we are speaking from that perspective, from that place, and which is helpful to this case, right? Which is a plus to all of us who are on this platform. So
It's okay.
when we are here, please let's not um,
It's okay.
be
It's
too
okay.
petty. Let's not come down too low to the point whereby we will think that somebody want to come and manipulate us, because that can't even happen.
Papariano.
Out of the window.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Today's
okay.
Monday now. Arifa told us what will happen on Monday. Or your
Yeah,
platform.
wait till 7 a.m. now. Can I play it?
Go on, please.
All right, thank you.
Hello.
Bàbá, ọmọ yẹn, òun ló ń sọ̀rọ̀, ó ní ẹ̀ ń ṣe orin lọ́wọ́.
27 of this is not this month. I mean last month. Lápàdé. Iṣẹ́ táwọn ń ṣe iṣẹ́ orin olórin tẹ̀lé ni. Ẹnjìníà rèé. Ó dẹ̀ pé wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ wá sí stúdíò ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti wá sọ́dọ̀ ọ̀hún àti láyẹn. Láti stúdíò ẹ̀, wọ́n wá parí iṣẹ́ ní stúdíò mi. Kò dẹ̀ sí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ kọrin náà bí àwọn. So olórin lòun náà. So ibi tá a ti pàdé nìyẹn. So gbogbo lè tí mo fọ́n sí mi ò understand. Tí wọ́n ní.
Okay, bàbá, mo ti sáré sọ, ẹni sùúrù, ẹ sáré sọ̀rọ̀ fún bàbá.
Ẹgbọ́n ẹ lọ wo fídíò kan lórí TikTok mi. Ẹ lọ wo fídíò kan lórí TikTok mi tí mo fi mú ọ̀pá dání. Ibi tá a ti jọ ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn. Géètì yẹn gangan náà nìyẹn. So
bàbá
mi ò understand.
So mọ́mí ayé kò tó ẹ̀jẹ̀ fún mi ní 1 minute. Ẹ fún mi ní 1 second. Ẹ fún mi 1 second. Bàbá. Ṣé ẹ má bínú o. Ẹlẹ́mọ̀ ọmọbìnrin tó ń borúkọ yín jẹ́ kiri lórí bíi. Tó òun ló mú yín wá síbi tẹ́ ti lọ sọ̀rọ̀ lánàá. Ẹlẹ́mọ̀ ọmọbìnrin yẹn. Tó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó ní.
You see that she was trying to put word.
Don't stop. Continue, please don't stop.
Àwọn critical thinker ó láwọn ló ń control àkáǹtì access bank yín. Gbogbo nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn o. Ó ní àwọn critical thinker ọ̀ jẹ́ kẹ́ máa jáde. Ilé lágbára.
Hello. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo nǹkan kọ́ lèèyàn máa fi.
Papariano
tó ń sọ là ń sọ fún yín bàbá.
All right. Hold on.
If you have left, soft topic.
You can come in when I think I'm done for now.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ibi tí wọ́n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ la fẹ́ gbọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n wá ibi tó ti sọ. Ìjọba wa wá kí bàbá gbọ́. Wọ́n ti jábọ́lẹ̀.
Bàbá